of car horns during the instrumental bridge, starting with a Volkswagen Beetle horn and ends up with a jackhammer sound in order to give the impression of the sounds of summer in the city.
Oh, is that why they did that? I wouldn't have known that if they hadn't described it. Summer in the City, a huge, huge hit for the Lovin' Spoonful, along with other songs that they did that were hits. One that was problematic, I thought, and I looked up the lyrics, not as problematic as I thought it was. Did you ever have to make up your mind? Do you remember that one?
Maybe if I heard it. The name doesn't sound...
Sometimes you dig a girl the moment you kiss her, and then you get distracted by her older sister. And in walks her father. It's actually pretty funny. And in walks her father and takes you in line and says, "You better go home, son, and make up your mind."
Did you ever have to make up your mind and pick up on one and leave the other behind? It's not often easy and not often kind. Did you ever have to?
Isn't this in an ad for like ketchup or something?
Yeah, about what car you were going to buy. That lyric that I quoted is at the end of the song.
Did you ever have to finally decide? Takes you in line and says, "Better go home, son."
Here we go.
Sometimes you really dig a girl the moment you kiss her, and then you get distracted by her older sister. When in walks her father and takes you in line and says, "Better go home, son, and make up your mind." Then you bet you better finally decide.
I loved the Lovin' Spoonful. I saw them in concert at the Valley Music Hall.
Do you believe in
It's a great song.
Wasn't this their biggest hit?
I don't know. I think Summer in the City might have been.
if the music is groovy and makes you feel happy like an old-time movie? I'll tell you about the magic and the free your soul, but it's like trying to tell a stranger about a rock and roll. Believe in magic.
And, of course, they're famous for the Welcome Back, Kotter theme.
Oh, was that them?
That's John Sebastian, yeah.
What a day for a day.
Oh, yeah,
I
this one
loved
too.
really nice stuff.
What a day for a daydreaming boy. And I'm lost in a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy. And even if time ain't really on my side, it's one of those days for taking a walk outside. I'm blowing the day to take a walk in the sun and follow my face on somebody's new mode lawn.
John Sebastian, he's still around, still doing stuff. Music scores and movie scores.
Oh, it's 11 spoonful of what?
Yeah, well. Oh, this is a soundtrack from what?
Didn't wanna have to do it. Didn't wanna have to break your heart.
This was in a movie.
Have to do it.
I don't know.
And they did this kind of stuff, and then they did this Welcome Back, Kotter.
Welcome back.
This is a good TV theme.
Yeah. Well, I mean, every one of the, and then they did stuff that was there. I think they have a song called Jug Band Music. They did this kind of jug band stuff that was interesting as well. And then this kind of stuff is very melodic and sophisticated.
Who'd have thought they need you?
I know every one of these.
Just made me faint. I began to get cross-eyed. I thought I was lost. I'd begun to see things as they ain't. As the relatives gathered,
I don't know this one.
No, it wasn't a big hit.
the doctor came to see was I dying. But the doctor said, give him jug band music. It seems to make him feel just fine.
Well, that's not a very good doctor.
Here, try this one. Try this one. It's called Four Eyes.
That doesn't sound very nice.
It isn't. It's on their best album, Hums of the Lovin' Spoonful. I can't believe I know so much about the Lovin' Spoonful.
I'm not finding Four Eyes. 11 Spoonful. Is it the number 4?
It might be the number 4. They did the music soundtrack for You're a Big Boy Now. Yeah, here it is.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do now?
Listen.
Four eyes, and how much do you see now? How many fingers?
You know it happened to John Sebastian.
With a harness of elastic, so the girls all think you're icky, and the boys all think you're queer. Then the hinges all get rusty, and the seventh peg gets busted. So you graduate to tortoiseshell. It makes you look severe. All right.
That's terrible.
You know this happened to John Sebastian.
Randy Newman has a song called Four Eyes.
Probably not nice.
Son, if you fall behind,
Oh, I've
you'll
heard
never
this.
get ahead. Here's your little brown cowboy shirt. Put it on. Here's your little brown cowboy pants. Put them on.
Oh, man.
Here's your little brown shoes. Can you tie them yourself?
Oh.
Everyone thinks Randy Newman, because he wrote the music for Toy Story.
He's
they
nice?
They think he's nice.
No.
He's not.
He's nasty, man.
Yeah.
This is
That's why
great.
when they said we got Randy Newman to do the music for this movie Toy Story, I went, "Are you sure? You sure that's a good idea?"
Drove, seemed like forever. Further than I'd ever been away from home. My daddy stopped the car and he turned to me.
Uh-oh.
He said, son, it's time to make us proud of you. It's time to do what's right. You're gonna have to learn to work hard. I said, work? What are you talking about? You're not gonna leave me here, are you? He said, yes, I am. And drove off to the morning light.
See, I like to think "You Got a Friend in Me" and all those songs from Toy Story are sarcastic.
You think?
I like to think that.
That's how you hear them in
That
your
in
head.
my head, that's Randy Newman.
Lunch pail in my hand.
Anyway. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. Randy Newman is great. The Lovin' Spoonful, you could do worse than to go down a Lovin' Spoonful hole.
Yeah.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
All right, we're going to take a break here. It'll give us a chance to gird up our loins and take stock of the morning, see what's going on, see what we have lined up for you. And in the meantime, if you would like to, you can check in with the Radio from Hell show. The number is 877-602-9696. That's 877-602-9696. You can also text us if you like, but we like to hear from you on the phone. The text number is 33986. So call us or text us right now.
Things that must go on the radio. From Hell Show.
Things that must go, things that you can't stand anymore, things that are in your life and you want them to leave your life. It just makes you so angry sometimes. And so you say to yourself, I know, I'll send my things that must go to Radio from Hell, and maybe it'll make me feel better if they read it on the air. And maybe these things will disappear from my life. So here we go. Things that must go. Send them to Radio from Hell at x96.com. Put must go in the subject line. I'll start today. I've got a few here. This one says, cancer must go.
Yes.
My dad has surgery this morning, and I wish cancer would be a thing of the past
Yes.
already.
Amen.
We can get people to Mars, but we can't cure cancer? Come on, science. This one says, I have only one thing today. Billboards. Billboards must go.
Oh.
When I'm looking up at a billboard that says, if you're texting, then who's driving? How is that any better than me looking at my phone? My family and I went to Hawaii back in May, and billboards are banned there. Do you know what? I didn't miss the entire week we were there. Billboards. Thanks for letting me listen. This was sent by a very small ninja from my phone. I don't know. This one says, water mains breaking on I-15 in Layton must go. The resulting surface road traffic sure sucks when that happens. The resultant gridlock traffic can go too, Johnny B. And then finally this one. Please do not use my name. You don't have to read this, but I had to say it. I have something that's been bothering me that bubbles up every time somebody says it. I get so angry because it's a tool for the right to use us, and it has to stop. It's a tool for the right to use us, and it has to stop. It's the phrase, thank you for your service, when they find out you're a veteran. If you're thankful for our service, how's about you take care of the veterans that need it? How's about you use your blind allegiance to the party you wear on your chest and get the heroes that are suffering while protecting your right to troll them on the internet, your right to vote, and your attempts to take it from others. When you hoist our flag on your personal flagpole, do you even know what it stands for? On the holidays, are you thinking about those who died so you can set off fireworks? When you wrap yourself in the flag, point fingers, do not know what the colors even mean? Let me explain so you understand. Red is for the blood of true patriots. Blue is for the tears of the families left behind to pick up the pieces while you make it harder and harder for them. White is for the flowers that rest on their graves, rotting away along with the promises that they would be honored. So instead of thank you for your service, why don't you fight for vets and their families so they can start to come home from the war? Thank you.
Amen.
All right. Nick?
Yeah, starting out with this one. It does say to use their name, I suppose. This one from Zane. I've been listening for 27 years now next month. What must go is, why are you all not sending in must goes? Carrie, Bill, and Gina need your must goes.
Thanks, Zane.
Number 2, I work for a rental car company. I love driving the brand new cars with 50 or less miles on them, and then I get in my 2007 Honda Civic. No backup camera, AC not as cold, and a lot of miles. Thank you, Lords. That one from Zane. Thank you. This one from, it doesn't say I can use their name, so I won't. I work in a hospital lab, and my current must go. The ER's label printer is cutting off patients' names, and they won't fix the damn thing. Policy states if the information on the label is unreadable, I have to reject the sample, and the patient has to be poked all over again.
No, don't do that.
Let's not cause more discomfort to people in need of medical care. Just pull your labels through the printer a smidge. Along with that, gel pen ink on labels. The ink smears. I can't read the collection time and see above for similar outcome. Thank you for that. From this person, it doesn't say I can use their name. I have 2 things that must go. The first, as an Uber driver, something that must go is that when you order an Uber, be ready when I get there.
Yeah.
I get sometimes we are closer than expected, but if I drove 10 minutes to get you and you have to wait another 5 for you, what state of readiness were you in when you ordered the Uber? Secondly, as somebody who works in an industry that has traditionally received tips, I never expect but always appreciate when I do get a tip. However, I think we can all agree tipping culture is beyond out of control. Yesterday, I was asked to tip for an oil change, and at the chiropractor, Seriously?
The chiropractor?
Yeah, I had to read that again just to make sure I said it right. Maybe this could be a next poll about the most surprising, annoying, or ridiculous place you've been asked to leave a tip. Gina?
Let's see. Good morning, all. What must go is not having a whole lot of Rosie in your system. Maybe when Carrie gets back, we can play it for old time's sake. This is from our old friend, Dr. Mike. Things that must go. Parkinson's disease must go. Yes, Dr.
Sorry, Mike.
Hi, my name is Monica. I'm on my way right now, so if I get pulled over for this, she's emailing us on her way to work. I work in a laboratory. It's so frustrating when people don't clean up after themselves at the end of the day. There's occasionally mysterious goo or sharps that are left around, and I either must contact you to find out what this mysterious goo is or just assume it's contaminated. I must clean up after the entire place waiting for you. What's even more annoying is after working all day, kids running them to baseball and hearing how awful their summer is because they want to play video games all day and it's hot and they can't go play outside. Finally, things that must go. The rain in Nashville must go right now. It's interrupting my morning walk. That's from Mike in Nashville.
Oh.
You can must go from anywhere in the world. Just send it to us, Radio from Hell at x96.com.
Things that must go on the radio. From Hell Show.
All
right, 6:22. Let's get this over with.
What was the name of that Dennis Leary show? Rescue Me. That's right. Yes, let's get this over with. We'll check in with you, or you'll check in with us in just a couple of minutes. 877-602-9696, or text us 33986. But first, we begin the program officially.
X96 welcomes Passion Pit with Ryan Weaver September 29th at the Complex. Tickets are on sale now, or maybe you'll win them from us with Frank Christ Presents. They're fine. They're just fine.
They're fine. They're just fine. The moon is 79.3% of full. It is a waning gibbous moon. The moon will set today at 11:33 a.m., today being Wednesday. It's the 13th day of August in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. It's World Calligraphy Day.
Ooh.
Oh, I just love calligraphy. I love it. Left-handers Day. My ex-wife is left-handed. I used to always say to her, will you take that pencil out of that hand? You're writing backwards.
Idly ho, neighborino.
It's the leftorium.
Leftorium.
It's National Filet Mignon Day.
Oh.
And to go with that, it's Prosecco Day.
Nice.
And it's Eka People's Day.
What is that?
Well, it's a lively celebration in Brisbane, Australia, that brings together city and country life. I don't know why they call them Eka people.
Like eco?
I don't. It's EKKA.
Oh.
And I didn't do enough research to find out why they call. But it's an Australian celebration, particularly in the town of Brisbane. And this is an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's the Radio from Hell show, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson right there putting on his work hat. I'm the hatless Bill Allred. There's the hapless Gina Barberi, another Lord of Morning Radio. Katie for short is our fine producer, working behind me, slaving away in the producer's booth. And I think Dawson is in there as well.
Yes.
And probably that dog who is now looking at the camera, waiting for his toy to be thrown. And now.
Yep.
Yay, there he goes. That's Vax. Now
And Hudson's around, I think.
Hudson, he
he's
works
in
in the back there. That's right. Thanks for reminding me. I only see Hudson when I go to the bathroom during the show. Pass where he's sitting, and he goes, Bill. I go, Hudson. All right, let's go to your check-ins, 877-602-9696.
All right. Let's start with Adam.
Adam, good morning. Where are you?
Good morning. I'm in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire? It says here Rhode Island.
Yes, sir. I know. That was where I just moved from, but now I'm living up in New Hampshire.
Oh. So I look all this stuff up about Rhode Island, only for you to tell me you're in damn New Hampshire. I mean, I was going to tell you Rhode Island. You know the state motto, hope. Did you know that?
That's it. That's the state motto. Is
hope. Yeah.
Well, Utah's is industry.
A little bit something more.
No, Utah's is industry. No, Rhode Island's motto should be "Abandon all hope." Do you know?
Yeah, there you go.
Did you know that it's the smallest state in the nation?
I did not know that. I thought it was up for debate up against Delaware.
No,
I know Delaware is easily forgotten.
Rhode Island.
You know what's the capital of Rhode Island?
Providence.
Okay, you got that. Okay, good.
So why did you move from Rhode Island to New Hampshire?
Well, originally I'm from Utah, and so you guys keep me grounded as far as my hometown. I grew up in Sugar House area and Park City area, but now I'm living out in Rhode Island because I have triplets.
You got married and
yeah,
had triplets, and
got married, got divorced, had triplets, and the triplets are still alive and doing well. And
Well, that's good to hear.
yeah. Well, please let us know if any of them pass. I mean,
Well, you've got extras. So.
Yeah, sure.
Well, thanks
So,
for
no, I
keeping listening even amidst all your moves.
Thank you guys for still being in the loop. How long until how much longer do we get to enjoy your guys' show?
It's day to day.
well, let me answer it this way: until 10 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
That's all we can guarantee.
Day
is until,
to day.
Yeah, all we can guarantee is until 10 o'clock this morning.
Honestly, I wish I had an answer to that, Adam.
I think it's definitely till 10 o'clock this
Definitely tell 10, but
morning.
I'll take what I can get.
Adam, you moved back east to be near your kids. Do I get that right? Do I gather that correctly?
Correct.
All right.
Yep.
So that's a good thing for you to do. Even though you're divorced, you thought it was important to be near your children, and so you went back and
Absolutely.
and you resent them for having to live on the East
Don't
Coast.
project on Adam. You don't know.
Yes. No, he's not projecting. This is all truth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could be in Utah with a better job and surrounded by people who love me, but no, I have to be here in New Hampshire.
But that's okay.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, Adam, and keep it up. Keep listening until 10 o'clock this morning.
At least, yeah.
And then check back
I will.
tomorrow to see if we're still here.
All right. Sounds great. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
You bet.
he would have moved to Old Hampshire, but the rent is too high. Molly Mormon is here.
Good morning.
Molly, are you okay? I've been thinking about you.
Gina, that's why I called. Are you okay?
So we're both last kid, first day of school, almost empty nester syndrome, Molly and I.
Well, why don't
That's
you
right.
form a club?
Well, it is kind of a club, right?
You should get together.
It really is. It's a lot. I didn't even think about it. Well, I have been thinking about it, obviously, but yesterday it just really hit me, and I was like, oh, my goodness, it's here.
Did you think about, as I would, how lucky you are?
Yes.
Good.
There was a little bit of drama yesterday because, speaking of New Hampshire, we were just in Maine for the weekend. It was so lovely, and we got stuck in Boston a little bit, but we finally got home last night. And yeah, here we are.
It's going to be, this year is going to go fast. So I would all I'm thinking of is just trying to soak it up and enjoy every bit of it. That's how I'm looking
This
at
is
it.
your child's first day of school, is that correct? Or was yesterday?
Today is my youngest's first day of school as a senior. So it is, as a mom, it is my last first day of school for one of my kids.
Well, there you go.
All right.
Again, just keep thinking how lucky you are. Now, hopefully, they'll all have jobs and spouses and be far enough away that you don't have to see them all the time.
We'll see how that goes. I can check in another day for that one.
Okay.
Yeah, check in throughout the year. We'll have each other's back, Molly.
You got it.
Okay.
All right. Nice to hear from you.
Okay, and looking at texts, everyone else has checked in too, so let's get going.
One of those texts is from Right Wing Wade. I don't know what you're doing so far south, Wade, but he says accident southbound I-15 2 miles north of Mona. Usually you're not that far, Wade, but Infiniteam is all over. So thank you for letting us know that via text at 33986. We also have a stalled vehicle eastbound I-80. This is out in Tooele at milepost 100. The right lane closed there. That's traffic.
All right. Somebody text in, Adam is a cautionary tale. Merry local. All right. We will take a break. We'll play a song for you. After that song, it's Big Boy News and Opinioendo, and Frank Christ presents the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll explain that coming up.
I'm really proud of one of our former interns, Dawson. You remember Dawson?
Sure.
Yeah, Dawson, he's been working with me on some other projects. And on Saturday, we did an event at Ken Sanders Rare Books down in the basement of the Leonardo Museum. And Jimmy St. Angelo is involved in it, too. And it's called Literary Libations. But at any rate, we're there setting up for it. And it involves talking about books, and you have a little wine and some little snacks. Mm-hmm. And the audience buys tickets, and they weren't there yet. We expected about 25 or so. And they weren't there yet. And all of a sudden, one of Ken's employees said, there's a mouse over there, don't you, Ken? Ken said, what? He said, look. He showed him a picture. It said, there's this cute little mouse running around. And Ken said, well, we better do something about that. We've got people coming. You don't want to have people sitting there and then all of a sudden a mouse runs across the floor. It would be distracting at the very least. And so attempts were then made to capture this mouse. And I thought, this is never going to happen. Oh, it's never going to happen. And Jimmy was trying to catch it. The employee was trying to catch it.
Somebody videoing this? I want to see video.
Actually, I don't know why I should have done it, but I didn't. I was busy. I had my attention divided. But all of a sudden, then everybody seemed to stop trying to catch the mouse. And then Dawson or I said, there he is right there. And he was like just 10 feet away from me. And he was just a little fella. Little tiny brown mouse, maybe. It was a baby, I think. It was just really little. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden Dawson springs into action and nobody wanted to hurt the mouse. Everybody's going, no, we don't want to hurt it. Don't hurt it. Don't hurt it. I mean, you could have just squashed it with your foot, it was that small. But Dawson, he had this a big plastic bag, and he's down on his hands and knees trying to get this mouse and he did.
He caught it.
He got the mouse to run into this plastic bag.
Did he happen to have a piece of cheese on him?
Dawson? No, yeah. I don't think so. I think Dawson, if you get close enough to Dawson, you'll find that he always smells like cheese.
That's what it was.
Yeah. But he caught this little mouse in the plastic bag, and then he and Ken said, "Come on, we'll take him outside." And they took him outside, where I'm sure a bird ate him, or
swooped right down.
Yeah.
One of my kids' favorite books when they were little was called Library Mouse.
Library Mouse.
About a mouse that lived in the library and loved the books and loved going to story time, listening to the librarian.
You know what mice love about books? Chewing the pages up and ruining them.
No, this book he loved the stories.
He was a literary mouse.
Yes.
And Ken says, yeah, I'll see a mouse down here every once in a while. They're just around, but it always makes me feel bad when you have to trap them. I've been in situations where people have had, the bam and
yeah.
Ken says he says, I won't do that. I use live traps if I have to, and I'll take them outside. And then somebody said, I don't think anything about squishing spiders, but I couldn't do it to a mouse. And I said,
well, there's more goo.
Yeah, you should be in my house because we don't squish spiders in my house even. It's always, oh, look at the little spider. Let's get him and take him outside. That's what happens at my place.
In my house, it's if you're in my house, it's my house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to squish you outside. We don't squish things outside. That's your house.
Gina, you built
my house.
You built your house on top of their house. I mean, really, if you think about it.
We colonized?
They lived there before you did. You're the intruders.
Yeah, you're the British colony.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But anyway, he was safe and sound.
I saw your pictures on your social medias of your trip.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
It was a quick trip. Santa Barbara. Joe surprised me and said for our anniversary, we're going to Santa Barbara because they have a new direct flight. We're always looking for, we want to go somewhere for the weekend. It's got to be quick flight, and it's like an hour from here to Santa Barbara.
But what's in Santa Barbara?
Well, we wanted to go there because of the flight, but also my grandparent.
The flight to Denver's quick, too.
Yeah, but that's
for you.
Yeah, for me.
You can go there in a second.
Yeah.
Now, Santa Barbara is beautiful.
It is.
I think it's like 70 degrees year-round there.
I love it. I love it there.
like Carrie's brother-in-law used to live there, and the first thing I said to Carrie this morning is, why did he move from there?
Well, he
'Cause-
lived in that area.
Yeah.
He covered, that was one of his areas that he had to cover, but that meant that we would go out and visit him, and then we would go to Santa Barbara.
And Sue sent me all of these restaurant recommendations, and they were things like Julia Louis-Dreyfus likes to eat here. Like it's like Oprah lives there. And
Did you go to the place on the beach with the seafood?
Yeah.
Henry's on Henry's Beach?
The first
Just
day
beautiful.
we went there for lunch.
Just beautiful.
Santa Barbara means Saint Barbara.
Yeah. So we went to the Mission because my grandparents used to go there every year on their anniversary and take a picture.
Oh, that's the first thing that came up when I Googled Santa Barbara was a picture of that mission.
Of the Mission.
And your grandparents.
Yeah. And if you go to my social media, my Facebook and everything, you can see that. But so at the Mission, as we took the tour of the Mission, and it's beautiful old building. And then, of course, exit through the gift shop, which is what you do. And they had these, and I sent this to Katie. I don't know if she has it.
Well, I've got it if Katie doesn't have it.
So
there
they,
it is.
They had these Franciscan wine bottle covers.
Those are creepy.
They're $18.95 now. So
Franciscan.
Well,
the
they're
monks,
They're the monk hoods and
with the robe and the
brown
the
robe and hood.
But I took a picture of it, and I said, I'm going to send this to Carrie because they look like Jawas. And Joe took my phone out of my hand, and he colored in little yellow eyes.
Gave him yellow eyes. And I said that if they sold them that way, they would sell hundreds and hundreds of them.
I think people might buy them just as is because they look like.
What are they for?
They're a wine. Like if you're giving a gift of a wine, it kind of is a.
You put it over the bottle.
Cover.
Oh. Okay.
I would get one of those, though, if it was Jawas.
But so what I thought, Carrie, because we have this thing now where we don't buy each other things.
Yeah.
We see things and think of you. And I saw this and I thought, if I were buying Carrie things, I would have bought him one of those.
That's right.
Little Jawa.
You should have gotten me one, and I would have figured out a way to have the yellow eyes on it.
I should have.
Yeah.
I thought we weren't buying
Yeah,
each
come
other.
on,
not.
Carrie.
We're not.
That's the rule.
I'll tell you what, I will go to Santa Barbara and get one.
Okay.
Rob Lowe lives there, too.
Yeah, it's like it's big,
Yeah.
celebrity. I didn't see any celebrities.
The place on Henry's Beach, though, is just lovely, though.
What's it called?
I can't remember now. You have to kind of walk to get to
You
it.
went there, Gina. What's it called?
I don't remember the names of these
Something
places.
boathouse or
yeah,
something
the
like
boathouse. Yeah, no, that's
Is
what
it the
is.
boathouse?
The boathouse.
Yeah. Just beautiful.
On this day in 2014, Magic from Canada went to number 1 on the U.S. singles chart. It became the one of the best-selling songs of 2014 and won the Juno Award for Single of the Year. That's a Canadian award.
You're saying the name of the band wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It does have an exclamation point at the end of it.
Try it again, Gina.
Okay. In 2014, Magic
There you
Very
go.
good.
went to number 1.
All right. We got big boy news and Opinioendo right now, but right after that, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you will win.
Tickets to see Passion Pit with Ryan Weaver, September 29th at the Complex.
All right. You get those tickets. 877-602-9696. Line up. All you got to do is play the game. You don't even have to win.
No.
You'll get the tickets. 877-602-9696.
It's kind of pathetic, isn't it?
It is, in a way. Big boy news and Opinioendo right now, brought to you by.
Does your company have a process requiring ultra-pure water? Trust the certified master water specialist at Water Specialties, Inc. For ultra-pure water system design, installation, maintenance, or sanitization, call the experts at Water Specialties, 801-281-4911, or go to waterspecialties.net.
Tragedy. She was one of a kind, an original. She will be missed by all the pets she served, certainly. Dr. Danielle Lewis Spencer, known worldwide, it says here, as Dee from the popular 70s sitcom What's Happening? 2 exclamation points there. She died Monday night in Richmond, Virginia, after a long battle with cancer, a family spokesperson said. The former child actor turned Richmond area veterinarian was only 60 years old. Dr. Spencer had previously shared her cancer story with the Scripps News Group in Richmond. The What's Happening star and Richmond veterinarian, was diagnosed with breast cancer. She was doing her own breast self-exam, she said, when she discovered lumps in her right breast. After having a biopsy that confirmed she had cancer, she opted for a preventative double mastectomy, and that was in 2014. So she lived for a few more years with that condition. She was in What's Happening with Haywood Nelson and
Fred Rerun Barry.
Oh, that's right. Rerun.
He was the star.
He was the star of the show.
That's right.
But I follow a couple of Twitter accounts that are classic TV themed. And they were sending out clips of her. She was really funny on that show.
She was when she was young. She was really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was sarcastic as hell.
Yeah. Well, it was an emotional day for many people in downtown Salt Lake on yesterday, as owners shared what was a labor of love and a dream started decades ago that all went up in flames. Late Monday, a massive fire started in the kitchen of the London Bell Supper Club, and it went on to destroy 5 businesses along Main Street. It's just devastating. I don't know, just to see it, they're completely destroyed, said Jason Lacates, whose Bourbon Group owned multiple restaurants damaged in the fire. I don't know. Hopefully we can rebuild. It's just kind of hard to digest it all right now. Owners and employees arrived Tuesday morning exchanging hugs and words of support. Lacates Group owns both Whiskey Street and White Horse Spirits and Kitchen, putting together what they believed was the largest collection of whiskeys in the world. Blood, and it's all gone. All that whiskey is gone.
Yep.
Blood, sweat, and tears. It's my life journey, Lacates shared. To see it go down so quickly, it's just hard to handle. The kitchen fire quickly spread between adjoining businesses. It's so sad, said Peter Marshall, owner of Utah Books and Magazines in that area. The bookstore has been in business for 109 years, operating for the last 39 years on Main Street. While businesses next door were completely destroyed by the fire, the bookstore went relatively untouched. We had a little water on my floor, and they had to cut my locks, but that was it, Marshall said. It is very tragic, said Salt Lake City Mayor Aaron Mendenhall. These are really iconic buildings in our city, and this is tragic. It's just a sad, sad day. Now, the Downtown Alliance is trying to help out because there are a lot of people out of work now.
More than 200 people.
Wow.
The Downtown Alliance will work to get businesses and owners back on their feet and encourages everyone to do the same. The Downtown Alliance has launched the Main Street Fire Employees Assistance Program, with 100% of donations going directly to employees displaced by the fire to help cover expenses, rent, groceries, transportation during a very difficult time.
I posted it on Facebook and on Instagram. There's a link where you can donate.
And if you just go to downtownslc.org, you'll find the Main Street Assistance Fund there as well. Governor Spencer Cox has proclaimed August. I proclaim August is Immunization Month.
Okay, that's good. I can get behind that.
No, it's not.
No?
It's Immunization Awareness Month. So be aware that immunizations are going on and are available.
Okay, go get them.
In the proclamation, Governor Cox calls vaccination a safe, proven, and invaluable tool for proactively safeguarding public health and preventing the devastating effects of the vaccine-preventable diseases. Boy, I sure hope word of this doesn't get back to RFK Jr.
I was going to say, did he check?
I hope word of this doesn't get back to him. The more disinformation that gets out there about immunizations and vaccines, the less people are likely to get those required vaccines, and that leads to outbreaks of disease, said Kerry Butler with the Utah Public Health Association. The governor's proclamation also said that, quote, vaccine-preventable diseases still pose a significant threat, particularly in populations with reduced immunity. These populations are the elderly, individuals with comorbidities, that is, suffering from other ailments, continually, and immunocompromised individuals. These people who are highly impacted by continued and timely vaccinations. Well, now we're going to the crime desk. The ace crime reporter, Gina Barberi, with a grisly crime story about a head on a stick.
Mm-hmm. Gruesome new details are beginning to emerge about an Australian woman who was found dead inside her home Monday night alongside her partner, whose body was maimed. Athena Georgopoulos and her partner Andrew Gunn were found brutally murdered inside their home in Melbourne, Australia on Monday. Georgopoulos was reportedly was found dead. Also, her partner found decapitated with his head on a spike inside the home, which was covered in graffiti. Local police are still investigating to determine if there's a connection with the couple's murders. Why wouldn't there be? Did they think she got murdered and then somebody different came murdered, or I don't know. About 4 hours after police first responded to the couple's home, an unhoused 34-year-old man was arrested at a train station with blood still on his shirt. Police told members of the media gathered outside that the murder suspect appeared to have known the couple, although they don't know what the beef was. The news outlets reported the range of graffiti found sprayed outside the walls of the home read things like, "Karma is not a menu," "Meat is murder," and "Enough is enough."
So is it Morrissey? Morrissey did it.
I guess.
Oh.
Head on a spike.
Oh, man. A Georgia man who opened fire on... I should have done this right after the Governor Cox proclamation story. The Georgia man who opened fire on the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention headquarters, shooting dozens of rounds into the sprawling complex and killing a police officer, blamed the COVID-19 vaccine for making him depressed and suicidal, according to law enforcement officials who spoke to the Associated Press on Saturday. The 30-year-old shooter also tried to get into the CDC's headquarters in Atlanta, but was stopped by guards before driving to a pharmacy across the street and opening fire late Friday afternoon. He was armed with 5 guns, including at least one long gun, said an official speaking on condition of anonymity. Let's see. Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin are going to meet in Alaska.
Russia. I'm going to Russia.
Yeah, he
He
said
said
that
it twice. Yeah.
The significance of this venue is underscored, though, by Putin's concern regarding an outstanding arrest warrant issued by the International Criminal Court over alleged war crimes. I don't think there's any alleged to it.
Yeah.
Linked to Russia's ongoing war against Ukraine. The ICC's 2023 warrant centers on accusations that Putin ordered the transfer of hundreds of children from occupied Ukrainian territories to Russia, entering any of the ICC. So why did he do that? Well, he wants to
Human
make
capital
them,
stock.
He wants to make them forget that they're Ukrainian, is what he wants to do. They're indoctrinating them. You're Russians. Everybody who lives in that area is Russian. Entering any of the ICC's 125-member countries could lead to his arrest.
Yeah. He can't go many places.
However, since the United States doesn't recognize the court's authority, it stands as a safe option for Putin. This places the U.S. alongside. So we don't. How many did it say? 125 member countries recognize the authority of the International Criminal Court. Who doesn't? Russia, China, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and America.
And
that's good company we're in, isn't it?
So what's going to happen with this meeting is Trump's going to come out of it and say, well, but Putin wants to stop the war. This is on Zelensky to stop. He wants peace. That's what he's going to come out of this saying. Russia doesn't. No.
The White House is conducting an expansive review of the Smithsonian Museum's exhibitions, their materials and operations ahead of America's 250th anniversary. They want to make sure that these exhibitions at the Smithsonian align with Donald Trump's view of history, which is very narrow.
Yeah.
The assessment, which was first reported by the Wall Street Journal and confirmed to NBC News, will include reviews of online content, internal curatorial processes, exhibition planning, the use of collections, artist grants, wording related to museum exhibit messaging. The Smithsonian Institution will include 21 museums, 14 education and research centers, and the National Zoo. Now, so they're going to review all of this stuff. All of the exhibits and everything in the Smithsonian for generations. They've been curated by experts, by antiquities experts, by historians, by people who understand all of these things. And who's going to be reviewing them? Bureaucrats that work for Donald Trump.
Exactly.
Authoritarian rule.
Yeah, exactly. The initiative aims to ensure alignment with the president's directive to celebrate American exceptionalism, remove divisive or partisan narratives, and restore confidence in our shared cultural institutions.
This scares the hell out of me.
Make sure that any exhibition you have about slavery isn't too harsh.
Some of them had it pretty good.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Okay.
Authoritarian rule.
Let's see. Dermarite Industries has voluntarily recalled a range of soaps and cleaning products due to the presence of contamination that may cause life-threatening sepsis infections. The recall applies to certain antiseptic soaps and analgesics, and I'm sure, Gina, your house is loaded with antiseptic soap.
Sure.
So you better check and make sure you don't have any. That's Dermaclean,
Okay.
Dermacera, Clean Foam,
Okay.
and Paragini.
Okay.
I think is how you say that one. If it's a Dermarite product, they may have been contaminated with Burkholderia sepsia, which is a bacteria
Sounds
that causes serious infections in humans. Let's see, how much time do we have here? One more or two
One
more?
more.
One more. Let's do this one. The 18th annual, I had no idea this went on, Sandy Hot Air Balloon Festival lit up the sky this past weekend. I didn't go out of the house, actually. With vibrant colors and soaring spirits. Among the pilots who participated in the Hot Air Balloon Festival, one stood out, not just for his skill, but how he got there. Michael Glenn, a Mesa, Arizona native known as the Rolling Pilot, took his first ride in a hot air balloon when he was just 2 weeks old. After a devastating
2 weeks old?
Yep. After a devastating car accident in 1996 that left him paralyzed from the waist down, Mr. Glenn set a goal of becoming a licensed balloon pilot. In 2006, he achieved that dream, making history as the world's first paraplegic hot air balloon pilot.
Well, that's cool.
My basket looks just like a ski lift. It's a bench, and I can get in there and sit on it and fly the thing.
There it is, right there.
That's cool.
I do everything everybody else does. The difference is I just do it rolling around. That's pretty cool, I think. The 18th annual Sandy Balloon Festival, I guess it was this past weekend, and I wish I'd known. I would have gone out and looked at the sky. All right, there you go. Sports weather traffic.
Well, Travis Kelce is on the cover of GQ magazine, and there's a whole spread inside, and it makes me happy.
Why?
Because he's hairy-chested football man on display. There are people that don't care for that. I care for it very much.
And you're so articulate about it. Hairy-chested football man.
That's exactly what I wanted to say.
I know it is.
And he said, "I'm sorry I got a little distracted with being Taylor Swift's boyfriend last season. I'm focused this year. I'm ready."
But he's still her boyfriend.
Well, yeah, but he's going to do his job.
He
this
said to
year.
her, honey, during the season, I'm going to have to dial it back a little.
Just a little. So go look for those pictures.
Okay, Travis.
Weather, 101 today. Very hot.
Yeah.
Overnight low 71. Looks like tomorrow and into the first part of the weekend, we could see a bit of a change. Things cooling off. A 40% chance of some showers, which is more than we've had in a while. So I'm hoping for that. Traffic is pretty good. I am looking at the UDOT cameras. I see no slowdowns or accidents being reported. And you haven't sent anything in via text, Infiniteam. But if you see something, say something. Let us know. 33986. Spooks Boutique, the go-to destination for oddities, curiosities, antiques, collectibles, provided by a community of local artists over 13 years. 3453 South State Street. Spooks Boutique is where Halloween is not a holiday, it's a lifestyle.
They got weird stuff in there. Weird stuff.
Hi, Frank.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Frank Christ has joined us in the studio. Frank, the Reaper, the Grim Reaper of celebrity souls. And you can tell he's a Grim Reaper just by looking at him. He's got the robe with the, I think it's called a cowl, isn't that?
Well, that's the top part.
The
isn't
hood,
it?
yeah, the hood is the cowl.
Yes.
And he's got a scythe, just like a Grim Reaper should. Frank is, I didn't know that there were Reaper specialties until we met Frank. He reaps the souls of celebrities exclusively, and that's very, very, very hard for him.
You love celebrities, Frank.
Oh, I love our precious celebrities. It was So sad that I had to take little D from What's Happening.
Oh, yeah. Well,
She's with Rerun now.
Yes. Frank is, when a celebrity dies, Frank is called to the scene. Do you get a notice, or do you just know?
Oh, my pager.
Oh, a pager.
I have a pager, as you can see.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There it is.
And then there's the pneumatic tube at my apartment.
Your apartment. Frank goes and he collects the essence of that celebrity, puts it in the sidecar of his electric scooter, and off they go to the distribution center where he deposits the essence of the celebrity, and then your job is done, right?
That's it. That's all I have to do.
You don't know where they go.
No. You know, no one's calling for the prize.
So the prize is Passion Pit with Ryan Weaver, September 29th at the Complex. We can put those inside of a Radio from Hell diner-style mug if you
Oh,
like.
I love my mug.
877-602-9696 is the number to call to play Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
Frank, you said you love your mug, but you don't drink anything.
You put pencils in it, don't you?
Pens.
Yeah, pencils and pens. Yeah.
Paper clips.
Yeah, because you can't drink. I mean, if you drink, you have to have a mop nearby.
Oh, it's really funny.
Yeah.
Ford is here.
Who?
Ford.
Hi, Ford.
Ford.
Hello.
You want these Passion Pit tickets?
Yeah, I love Passion Pit.
Okay, well, you have to pick the dead celebrity that Bill's going to read you a selection of.
Okay, Ford, just listen carefully, all right? Frank has given me a list because it's Eka People's Day, which is a celebration in Australia. He's given me a list of actors in movies about and or set in Australia. Number 1, Terence Stamp. Billy Budd was his film debut. He had high-profile relationships with actress Julie Christie and supermodel Jean Shrimpton. He starred as General Zod in the first 2 Superman movies, and he also appeared in The Collector and Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. He was in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, which took place in Australia. Number 1, Terence Stamp. Number 2, David Gulpilly, an Indigenous Australian actor and dancer, known for his roles in the films Walkabout, Storm Boy, The Last Wave, and Rabbit Proof Fence, The Tracker, and a movie called Australia. He was in, yes, Crocodile Dundee. Number 2, David Gulpilly. Number 3, Barbara Hershey. She won an Emmy and a Golden Globe for her role in A Killing in a Small Town. She was Mary Magdalene in The Last Temptation of Christ. She was also in Beaches, and she earned a British Academy Award nomination for Darren Aronofsky's Black Swan. She had a prominent role in Lantana, which was set in the suburbs of Sydney, Australia. Number 3, Barbara Hershey. And finally, Armin Mueller-Stahl. He was a film and stage actor in East Germany and performing in such films as Her Third and the Jacob the Liar. He had a villainous role in David Cronenberg's crime drama Eastern Promises. Mueller-Stahl was in Shine, an Australian biographical psychological drama based on the life of David Helfgott, who was a pianist who suffered a mental breakdown in Australia. Number 4, Armin Mueller-Stahl. All right, Ford, which one of those is dead?
Barbara Hershey.
No.
No, she's fine.
No,
She's just fine.
No, she's fine. She's
That's okay, Frank.
she's pretty old. I mean, she's 77.
Yes.
Listen carefully, Ford. We'll give you another chance. Here we go. Is it Terence Stamp, David, or David Gulpilly?
Oh, really? David.
Yeah, David Gulpilly. He was an Indigenous actor. He was in practically every film ever done in Australia. He died pretty young in 2021 at the age of 68.
Too soon.
All right, there you go, Ford. You've won the tickets.
Passion Pit, you've got them. Katie will get some information from
Yeah,
you.
that should be pretty easy for you.
All right. Well, I've got to.
What?
I've got to go check on Danny Bonaducci.
Oh, good. I mean, why?
He's 66 today, but
He's barely a celebrity.
barely a celebrity. But when I do have to take him, I'm going to need some really big tongs. I'm not.
Don't want to touch him.
I'm not touching that. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Don't let him box you.
A crash northbound US 40 off ramp. This is in Park City, SR 248 junction. Left lane closed there. Had to go all the way up to Park City to find an accident. Let's see if we can keep it that way. If you see something different, text us 33986.
KXRK Provo, after these messages, we've got your list of things that must go. Stand by for that. Rand Life ranlife.com/X96.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. ranlife.com/X96. And it's Rand Life. These people. It's a local mortgage company, and they are experts at helping you find this down payment money that the state of Utah is giving out, up to $27,500 to help you buy a home. I mean, and it's not a gimmick. It's real money. Help you purchase your first or even your next home. Now, the best part of all of that, most down payment assistance programs come with a second mortgage payment, but this one does not. There's no second payment. Rand Life has figured out how you can do that. Rand Life knows all the ins and outs of these programs. They've been helping Utahns, like me, as a matter of fact, for years. So if you've been thinking about buying, now is the time. They are experts at making housing more affordable, and they've got this new program that's really changing the game. So go to ranlife.com/X96 to see if you qualify. That's ranlife.com/X96. Than it is today. It's, about the same nonsense.
I enjoy it.
I did like the line, we have a lot of diversity thanks to the Chinese restaurant in town.
I don't know. I think we explore. What is it? The Voice of Mona, KVOM.
Yeah, we
I forgot
about that.
about
That's
that.
something that we could explore definitely.
You're right. KVOM.
What is it? KVOM?
Yeah, the Voice of Mona.
Voice of Mona.
KVO. Like KVOG, the Voice of Ogden.
Mm-hmm.
KSL, K Salt
There is
Lake.
a KVOM in Arkansas.
Oh.
But we can steal it.
KNEU,
What
Voice
town
of
in-
Northeastern Utah.
What town in Arkansas?
What town in Arkansas? Let's see.
No, wait, there can't. Arkansas has K? There'd be
Oh yeah,
W's.
it'd be W's in Arkansas.
Although
wouldn't it?
I think
Or are they on the other side of the
KVOM 101.17, the voice of Morrilton, Arkansas.
Morrilton?
Morrilton.
I thought that was a fake town.
No.
That was in the show Moral Oral.
Let's see what the staff is.
Yeah, who works at KVOM?
Eric Tyler, he's the news and sports director.
Of course he is.
Kenny Wall in the mornings. Oh,
Yeah, these are all their real names, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Kenny Wall.
There's a lot of news in Morrilton, I'm sure.
Very moral news.
Is Morrilton close to anything? Like a big city?
I don't know.
Morrilton, Arkansas.
We get Denver a weekend show or something.
Yeah, I mean there are things I'd forgotten that I'd
See, this is perfect. Here's the local events in Morrilton.
Local events in Morrilton. Okay.
It's the
see?
Morrilton Budget and Fire Meeting. The City Council Budget and Fire Committees.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, they're meeting today at 5 at City Hall.
Well, we don't have time to get there.
Well, we could hop a plane.
What else?
Wednesday, it's the Conway County Quorum Court Grievance Committee is going to meet.
Say that again.
Court grievances.
Hold it. Say it again.
Conway County Quorum Court Grievance Committee
Wow.
is meeting tomorrow at 5 p.m. at the courthouse in
Now
Morrilton.
there's another setup for you. A court grievance committee
Then this weekend,
that the mayor could chair.
guess who's coming to town?
To Morrilton? Who?
The Popovich Comedy Pet Theater.
Oh,
The Trained Cats?
yeah,
Our favorite Vegas show?
the Popovich.
Oh,
Trained cats.
Our favorite Vegas show?
I was so disappointed last time I was in Vegas with my family. They didn't really believe me about
Yes.
this, and I said we're going to go see the
gonna go see the
Popovich,
cat
and
show.
they were closed. They were out
Well,
on
they're
tour.
they're
on
in
tour.
Morrilton.
They're hitting all the big cities.
And then
Oh, the
it's
Trained Cat show. I loved that.
it's the Union Valley Baptist Church free soup lunch is this weekend too.
Free
so.
soup.
Okay, well,
I made some soup, Daddy.
yep, we got to,
And we're giving it away
Now,
to
come on, don't give it away.
Okay,
We got- come on,
Giving you
Listen.
ideas here.
I'm sorry.
listen. This is giving me some fodder to
Okay,
write,
okay,
and
this
if
is
you
good.
start
All right.
saying it,
I won't. Text question. How old is Denver? Is he 13 or 33?
about
Yeah.
It depends.
yeah about.
It depends.
Depends on what is required of the sketch.
In that one, he's pretty young, but sometimes he's 33.
I'm so happy that Morrilton is getting the Trained Cat show this weekend.
Hey, their website, the radio station website, has area obituaries.
Oh, really?
This is great.
Yeah, this is going to give me stuff.
Oh,
to
they got the
work with.
River Valley Beef Conference coming up.
the beef conference.
pesticide applicator training? No, this is a gold.
Oh,
Yep.
there is a year's worth of sketches
Yep.
right there.
Oh, Rami Mac Henley passed away.
Oh, no.
Pesticide applicator training.
Terry, they have a trading time show.
Oh, really? Tradio?
Yeah.
This is
Out
awesome.
of Denver Griddle. Tradio.
Yep.
Matilda the cat lady calling in.
Carrie.
Oh, sorry. Make it the poodle lady. Sorry.
Oh, you can do it. I'll forget it.
$986.
Like Jay Jonah and Alpine did.
Jay Jonah.
Jay Jonah texted in a thing that must go. I said, Jay Jonah, you got to email those. Radio from hell at x96.com.
Was his thing that must go Spider-Man?
He lives on Parker Drive, I understand.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's a menace.
Yeah.
It must go. Yeah. All right. Okay. Things that must go brought to you by.
Experience a celebration of cannabis culture, music, and community at the first annual Canna Fan Fest, set in the heart of Salt Lake City at the Granary Life, September 27th. A one-day festival of live musical performances. Go to x96.com for the full lineup, ticket links, and more.
Things that must go on the radio. From Hell Show.
Yes, these are things that are bugging you, our friends of the program. Things that just, what do they say? They get under your skin.
Stuck in your craw?
Stuck in your craw. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of that one, too. Things that just, you can't stand it anymore. They're things that must go. And I know what I'll do. I'll send my must go to Radio from Hell. Radio from Hell at x96.com. Put must go on the subject line. If they read mine on the air, maybe it'll make me feel better. And sometimes we understand these things do, in fact, magically disappear from people's lives. Must go. You put Radio from Hell at x96.com. Must go on the subject line. I'll go first. I have one of my own clothing, mostly pants, that you like, but that they've cheaped out on the zipper. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the zipper does not glide very well. Mm-hmm. And also the zipper pull, it's a little too small.
Yeah.
And so it gets kind of stuck down in the fabric of the pant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you have to dig it out and then zip. And it's so hard to find sometimes because if you got a pair of pants, put a good zipper on them. Damn it. Let's see. This one says my must go is businesses and people. They should stop catering to latecomers. I hate it when those of us who are on time are punished for having to wait for the event to get started.
Yes.
Because the person in charge waiting for latecomers, or what if movie theaters did this? What if funerals did this? Just stop it already and get on with business. This one says, please abolish the new public library etiquette, or lack thereof. I tried using computers at the Kearns Library. Tampon in the sink.
Yeah.
Tampon wrappers on the floor of the library. Why do they have their computers in the bathroom? Tampon wrappers on the floor of the library. Teenagers in a group spewing foul language. smaller kids at multiple computers being extremely loud, and one teenager on the computer next to me picking something off his ears and eating it.
Oh, gross.
I mean, really? Besides, the chairs weren't adjustable, and I need a booster seat. So I left and went to the Taylorsville Library. Ah, very nice. Relatively quiet. At least the kids were whispering, adjustable chairs, and nothing disgusting inside.
So this is ranking libraries.
Yeah, that says, you know why the Taylorsville Library is so quiet? People in Taylorsville don't know how to read. And then finally this one. Hello, Lords. Thanks for letting me listen. Feel free to use my name. This is Kelly of Eagle Mountain. I love watching you all on YouTube. Also enjoyable is listening to old clips during the commercials. My favorite is Dueling Lists, or when Bill gets very passionate about misleading food claims on packages. Also, when Nick talks about his alleged key for his coin-operated washer and dryer at his apartment complex. When there are no clips, or one that I've heard many times, except the above mentioned, I'll skip through. What must go is this tends to happen when I'm away from my tablet, and it's a longer commercial break with a song, so I have to decide, is it worth running to where the tablet is to get back to the good stuff? We complain about the silliest stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Carrie?
Let's see. How about people thinking that they have to ask the dad to marry somebody? I mean, she's not
Get
your property.
permission, yeah.
She's not your property.
Right.
You know, there's something to think about. Also, when there's a fridge full of leftovers, but you want new, different, unleftover food.
Yeah.
But you feel like obligated.
You
Yeah.
refuse to
Yeah.
waste.
My wife's
throw
rule
away
is
the food.
I have to eat the oldest thing in the fridge.
Yeah, that's
before
ours
it goes
too.
bad.
This one from Johnny B. The occasional mosquitoes that take up residence in my toilet must go.
What?
This happens?
It's not often, but once in a while I'll be sitting there and
Oh, no.
a mosquito or two will fly up from between my legs.
What?
I guess that explains why I sometimes have mosquito bites down there.
Maybe they're not in the toilet. Maybe they're on your person somewhere.
I don't know. This was from Doug. Bicycle and scooter riding on the sidewalk, especially when there is a designated bike scooter lane.
Yeah.
Also parking the scooter all over the place, blocking foot traffic and crosswalks. These are a public menace. And this one from B. Ross. The term, like I said, must go, especially in work and meeting discussions. For example, someone asks, we'd like to do it this way, and permission is granted to do it said way. End of discussion. 2 minutes later, like I said, we should do it this way enters the conversation for no reason, and then continues to explain why they want to do it said way. Again, permission has already been granted. Furthermore, there are 3 more like I said's throughout the rest of the discussion. We figured this out the first time that we talked about it. Let's move on. I want to punch somebody virtually through the Google Meet button if there was. And not having a button to virtually punch somebody
I was gonna say
in
there should be a button.
Google Meet should go. Also, my long-haired breed cat, male cat, Chloe, growing out of his lion's mane haircut too soon. It was only 2 months ago when he was freshly trimmed, and now he's almost grown out of it, which means I have to take him to the vet again because he has to go under in order to be groomed or cause a murder scene at the groomer. They grow up so fast. Gina?
My thing that must go is my ex-husband, my child's dad, taking my beautiful 17-year-old daughter to the tattoo shop for her 17th birthday, knowing full well I told her she needs to wait till she's 18 because I don't approve of children getting tattoos. Luckily, the artist would not tattoo the child without the mother also signing off on it.
Oh.
I'm sure she'll find a way to do it anyway, but
Unfortunately, I was also that divorced dad.
yeah.
Yeah. And now my oldest daughter is covered with tattoos because I took for the first one when she was 16.
Was mom against it?
Did not want her to have tattoos.
Let's see, this is from Tony. Moms who put purple dye in mac and cheese. It turns
What?
a side dish into a nasty gray slimy gruel. Who does this? I don't know who does this.
Why?
The 4 restaurants on Main Street going up in flames. That must go. One of the sensors in my car engine that came loose and got smashed by the pistons leading to my car overheating must go. And my midlife crisis triggering appointments with 3 different therapists in 1 week. Thank you for letting me listen.
Wow.
And finally from Timbo, I live in the Pacific Northwest for the summer, and no one, even the government property of the parks, have sprinklers. The brown lawn is totally normal and acceptable. All public spaces have brown lawns. We are in a drought, as are us in Utah, Nevada, Arizona. It's watching all of these green lawns there. We're in a mega drought. Please, water is gold. Let's treat it like such.
All right, thank you.
Things that must go on the radio. From Hell Show.
Everything's looking great, actually. I'm looking from Provo to Ogden, and I see no issues. Perhaps you're somewhere that has an issue. Well, it looks like our regular issues out in Tooele. Due to that construction, there's slowdowns there. Other than that, nobody has sent anything in. If you do see something, though, send it to us via text. If it's safe for you to do that, 33986.
All right, here are the boner candidates you'll be considering this time. Boner candidate number 1. These are the people who have Trump's ear. Boner candidate number 2. Sometimes going to the bathroom is an ordeal. And boner candidate number 3, she has to pump and dump, and her milk is turning green.
Boners, Big Boy News, all coming up after these messages and a song. Stand by. Stockton 12 Honda.
The Honda summer event is still continuing, I believe, at Stockton 12 Honda, your neighborhood Honda dealer, where I've purchased several cars at Honda, Stockton 12. There are great deals on every new and every used Honda right now. The Honda summer event ends soon, so don't miss your chance to drive away in a brand new Honda for less. It ends on, September 2nd. That's when it ends. So if you want to check out the inventory at Stockton 12 Honda, just take a quick look. You can go to their website, Stockton12Honda.com. There's a huge selection of new Hondas like the CR-V, the Pilot. The CR-V comes in a hybrid model as well. The 2026 Honda Passport is available. It is really a cool car, the Passport. Honda is a great car, and Stockton 12 Honda has a huge inventory. It's Stockton 12 Honda. They're in the Southtown Auto Mall in Sandy.
I allegedly thought of buying a key to the laundry machine at my apartment complex because it takes quarters, and allegedly it would have let me do laundry for free.
There's allegedly a key that you can buy.
No, there is.
Yeah.
He keeps seeing allegedly so he doesn't get in trouble.
Well, he
allegedly,
didn't do it.
Right.
That's why he said allegedly.
Well, I didn't do it, but if I did, the key didn't fit anyways.
So you
almost did it.
So allegedly,
Allegedly.
these people were selling you something that would allegedly allow you to rip off people. Instead, you allegedly got ripped off by a company that sold you this item.
That'd be an alleged company.
I don't know who's allegedly ripping off who here because
it sounds like allegedly you got ripped.
Laundry is allegedly $1.25 a load, which isn't much except it's quarters only.
Nick.
And imagine allegedly having to go to the bank every single week to get quarters just to do your laundry.
Nick,
allegedly.
Even though the key that you allegedly got did not work, you still allegedly committed a crime by trying to do it.
Allegedly.
By trying to do it. And I don't want to hear this whining and bellyaching about having to get quarters. You go to the bank every once in a while and get a couple of rolls of quarters. Big deal.
Don't they have an alleged change machine in this alleged
No.
laundry?
They don't allegedly
Why
provide
would
anything.
Why would they allegedly do that?
It's like they don't want you to do allegedly do anything.
That's just allegedly crazy.
I know why they don't. I wouldn't do it either.
You wouldn't have a change machine allegedly in your alleged washing? Why not?
Because it's another pain in the ass that you have to take care of. When it doesn't work right or people complain about it. No, I wouldn't do that. Get your own damn quarters.
Allegedly.
The dryer machine doesn't work well, so you got to do 2 loads.
Well, why don't you take it to Mama's house?
I do.
All right.
Allegedly.
That's what I always used to do. Take my laundry to Mommy's house. I find this on my desk when I come in this morning. This leaves a bad taste in my mouth as well. Well, it says it's a postcard Greetings from fabulous Moab, Utah.
Fabulous.
And it's a postcard from the Poison Spider bicycle shop. It's a well-known bicycle shop down in Moab. It's got a giant, horrific spider on it, chasing a bicyclist through the red rocks of Moab.
Looks like one of those old movie posters.
Yeah. And then on the back it says Carrie and Bill, and it's written by someone who assigns themselves very disappointed fan.
Very disappointed.
Disappointed enough to send a postcard.
Wow.
Somebody who looks like they might have been drunk because it's barely decipherable, scribbled. Carrie and Bill, although you are entertaining, why do you disrespect and bully Gina Barberi on your show? She is the voice of reason.
Voice of reason? Did you hear that? You're now the voice of reason.
It's my dad's thing.
Intelligent and kind. I guess this is kindness.
Kindness?
Kindness. It's.
I like it when drunk people stick up for me.
Yeah.
You both behave like
jackanapes. Jackanapes, please.
Misogynistic. Oh, misogynists. Gina should be something.
Do you want me to try
treated much better as a professional.
Thank you,
Very-
drunk friend of the program.
Very disappointed fan. See if that doesn't look like a drunk person wrote it. Or no, you know what? I just changed my mind. It was written by an ancient person, an ancient human being. It's a former Tom Barberi fan who now, like Sheena, I am not a crackpot.
Oh, I appreciate that. This took effort.
Yeah, yes.
They had to
very old
purchase a postcard, buy a stamp.
It's a retiree in Moab.
Anyone can send an angry email. That takes no effort at all.
An angry postcard.
This took.
It's by someone who doesn't know what email is. They're so old they don't know what email is.
I appreciate it.
I think you should. It's your old fan in Moab.
In Moab, I'll take it.
Signed old timer in Moab. Well, you should take it. It's great.
Can I keep that? I want to keep that.
Yeah. It's Gina's fan mail.
Okay.
What?
She gets it from prison and
prison
I'll
mail.
take the fans I can get.
And
You go to a show with the fans that you have,
Ben
not
Marsh.
the fans that you want.
Ben Marsh and the old timer in Moab. I got me a free postcard out of the Poison Spider bicycle shop, and now I'm sending this to those misogynists.
Another thing, I am very happy with this.
You should be.
I will tweet out a picture of my fan.
Said, oh, Gina had a couple of glasses of wine and fired off some postcards, huh?
right.
Yeah, how do we know
Moab.
that didn't come from Moab?
This isn't from Moab.
It's a postcard that you got when you were bicycling before you married your husband in Moab. When you came back with chafing.
That was just after I got married.
Remember,
I was pregnant and I didn't
You
know.
were.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. You were trying to impress your husband.
Yes.
The one and only time you went biking with your husband.
That was it.
Do I recall? You got a new bike. You
Yeah.
bought a bike.
Yep.
And that was the only time you rode that bike.
Yeah. It's too big for me.
Is it still?
It's too big. I can't sit on it. My feet don't touch the ground when I sit on it.
Then why did you buy a bike that was too
I
big?
didn't. He bought it for me without me,
Yeah.
thinking I was a statuesque woman.
So is it still hanging in the garage?
Yes.
Just another,
Just waiting for his second wife?
Yes.
just one more bit of evidence that he has no idea who you are.
Excuse me. Still
His
waiting.
third- yeah.
It's hanging there waiting for his. Frank Christ is here. He has joined us in the studio.
Because on this day in 2002, Adam Ant pleaded guilty to threatening drinkers at the Prince of Wales pub in London in January. The former pop star had come to the bar with a starting pistol after being refused entry. After that, he left and came back a third time and threw a car alternator through the window of the pub.
Boy.
On this day.
All right. 7:26 right now. Time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, funny human behavior. You will decide with your vote. Of these 3 candidates, which one is the worst? Which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, August 13, 2025? We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. Once you've heard all 3, then you'll vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive.
Can't buy it, gotta win it. Radio from Hell Boner t-shirt. You okay?
Yeah. I just swallowed wrong before I started to speak. Boner candidate number 1. These are the people who have Trump's ear. Laura Loomer recently sat for a deposition pertaining to her defamation lawsuit against HBO's Bill Maher, who suggested that Loomer might be having an affair with President Trump.
She wishes.
In September of last year, after Loomer accompanied Trump to one of his presidential debates his only presidential debate with Kamala Harris. Loomer said that after Bill Maher said that, she lost income. It caused her to lose income. She didn't get the job that she wanted. It caused her to lose income, and so she's filed a defamation suit.
Somebody was going to give her a job?
Trump. And Trump had said I believe he said he would.
Oh.
She says, I was promised a position multiple times, not just by Trump, but also by Susie Wiles, the chief of staff. But then after Bill Maher made the comment about me having an affair with Donald Trump, those offers were withdrawn, and that's why I'm suing Bill Maher.
And Laura can't prove that. But...
Well, here's some of her testimony and her cross-examination by an HBO lawyer talking to her about this, and she asked certain questions, and she says, the lawyer's name is Catherine Bolger. So other than your claim that the reporting about your response to Mr. Maher stopped you from traveling on an airplane with Trump, and you say getting a job in the administration, is there any other financial damage that was caused by Bill Maher reporting? Well, as I said before, I would have been paid much, much more than I was making previously. And who knows what I could have parlayed having that on my resume into the future. There are people that go on who work for administrations who get to work at boards. There are people that get to have foundations. They get to work in future administrations.
So this is all possibilities, nothing that
speculative.
was...
Well, and the attorney says speculative opportunities.
Yeah.
And then the HBO lawyer starts to question her about her feud with Marjorie Taylor Greene,
which is hilarious, by the way.
Loomer recently reignited the feud, which began last September, when Loomer suggested that the White House would, quote, smell like curry if Harris was the president. And this is appalling and extremely racist, said Marjorie Taylor Greene. She was very upset about that. Loomer responded by mocking Greene for her infidelity and referring to the, quote, Arby's in your pants.
Huh?
Bolger, the attorney, said, can you explain to me what it means to say that there's Arby's in her pants?
I don't know if I want to know.
Well, objection, says Laura Loomer's attorney. Bolger says, answer the question. Arby's sells roast beef. Right. Can you tell me what you were talking about, the Arby's in her pants? Well, it's just an expression. What's the expression you're trying to convey?
Yeah,
well, it conveys the reason that she got a divorce by her own admission. Because she had roast beef in her pants? Yeah. Well, she'd put roast beef in her pants. That's what you're trying to say here. You're saying she literally put Arby's in her pants. Well, I'm saying that she literally, well, this is so ridiculous. I'm saying she literally put Arby's in her pants, yes. And it went on like that for some time.
These are serious people.
Yeah,
These are.
And then she's talking about Kamala Harris. And I don't know, I don't think I can say this. Bolger, the attorney, said, you wrote a sentence about Kamala Harris saying she had an infested...
Yeah, don't.
And then it was a word for vagina that starts with S. What is your basis for saying that? Well, I don't know what I was referring to, honestly. I could have been referring to Kamala Harris herself. What? Well, of course you were referring to Kamala Harris. Well, yeah, but I was talking just about her. You were talking about her body. You were talking about her vagina. No, I was just talking about her. Well, what you referred to... The word you used is a vagina, isn't it? Well, that's up for interpretation, said Laura Loomer.
These are horrible, gross people.
These are the people who have Trump's ear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She also managed to throw in, just out of nowhere, Lindsey Graham is gay in her testimony.
Apropos of what?
Apropos of nothing. She just threw it in there.
Okay.
She's a nut. Boner candidate number 1, the people who have Donald Trump's ear.
Yep.
Here's boner candidate number 2. Sometimes going to the bathroom is an ordeal. A Minnesota teenager has filed a charge of discrimination against a wings restaurant, Buffalo Wild Wings restaurant, alleging a server there followed her into the women's restroom and demanded she prove she was a girl.
Ugh.
Garika Mudra went to dinner in April with a friend in Owatonna, about an hour south of Minneapolis. When she went into the restroom, server followed her inside, banged on the stall door. And said, "This is a women's restroom. The man needs to get out of here." This is according to a gender equality organization that has filed a lawsuit. Mudra, who is a biracial lesbian person, is not transgender, said she's been in similar situations when people have suggested she's in the wrong restroom, but that when she tells them she's a woman, they generally just leave her alone.
Yeah.
However, there's a picture of her if you want to see it at x96.com/live. However, when she came out of the stall at Buffalo Wild Wings, she told the server, "I'm a lady," she said. And the server responded, "Well, you have to get out of here." And Mudra said, "I felt I had to prove to the server that I was a woman, so I unzipped my hoodie to show that I had breasts." And the server then didn't say anything to that, but just left the restroom. "She made me very uncomfortable," Ms. Mudra said. "After that, I just don't feel like going in public bathrooms. I just try to hold it in."
What's wrong with people?
Boner candidate number 2. Sometimes going to the bathroom is an ordeal. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. She has to pump and dump, and her milk is turning green.
All right. Big boy news and opinioendo brought to you by.
Experience a celebration of cannabis culture, music, and community at the first annual Canna Fan Fest, set in the heart of Salt Lake City at Granary Live, September 27th. A one-day festival of live music performances. Visit x96.com for the full lineup and ticket links.
Zoe Kravitz has revealed that she destroyed part of Taylor Swift's home in Beverly Hills.
Why'd she do that?
As the deadly wildfires ravaged through California earlier this year, during an appearance on Late Night with Seth Meyers, Zoe Kravitz said that the 14-time Grammy winner, that is Taylor Swift, opened up her lavish $25 million Beverly Hills mansion to her and her famous mom, Lisa Bonet. "We ended up having to stay there a couple of weeks," she said, "and Taylor has a beautiful house. It's from the 30s, something you want to preserve and take care of." But she said, "I tried to be a good house gift, who leave places better than I found them, but occasionally I ended up destroying a part of her pricey house as the mother and daughter duo were cleaning before leaving the home at the end of their stay. She received a call from her mom, who was also inside the house, after looking for her mom for some time, because it's a big house. Kravitz found Lisa Bonet crouched in the corner in a weird way in an upstairs bathroom, and I'm like, "What's going on here?" And she was like, "Oh, I was washing my face, and I had Orpheus, and I put her down for a second," I guess that's a cat or something, and closed the door, and she found this little hole in the corner, and she went into the hole, and then they tried to rescue the cat from this little hole, and it was a snake. It's a snake.
You take your snake when you're
Into the
staying at
bathroom.
Taylor Swift's house in the
Well,
bathroom?
the house was on fire.
Well, who's going to take care of the snake? You
Yeah.
can't leave it at the house.
It was during the fire.
Yeah, it's a snake. So they started ripping up tiles, scratching walls. We completely destroyed Taylor Swift's bathroom, but we had to tell her there's a snake somewhere in your house. And
Jeez.
what good house guests, huh?
Wow.
All right. Let's see. I'm trying to see. I'm not sure the snake ever was found.
Well, she has to move now. That's the only
That's the
answer.
rule.
Yeah, Taylor will either find it or move, I suppose. Let's see. Well, speaking of fires, I mean, the buildings destroyed on Monday night's massive fire on Main Street here in Salt Lake have been there for decades. According to the Downtown Alliance, Salt Lake City, the buildings date back to the 1920s. Executive Director of Preservation Utah, Brandy Strand, said the buildings that housed Los Tapatitos Taco Grill, White Horse Saloon, Whiskey Street, and London Bell are at least 100 years old.
Yeah.
To see a block, a whole section of buildings that we've grown to love and have created memories inside of, just be wiped out all of a sudden. It's jarring. Dave and Aaron Sabo live in Bountiful, but they came to see the charred remains of the businesses because they loved to visit them.
Yeah.
People that would come into town would ask, where's the best place to go and be amongst good area of town, good people.
Yeah.
And I'd always recommend one of those places.
Well, that block on the weekends was always packed. 'cause
Always
people
hopping.
would just go in between,
Oh, yeah.
back and forth and visiting all of them.
So a lot of times, you think you can just build it back, but there's really no replicating
Yeah.
what was in. I mean, there was like a beautiful old bar in there, and but there is a place that you can go to help. Several over 120, 200 something employees are out of work right now because of it. So you can go to downtownslc.org, and there's then look for Main Street Fire Employees Assistance Fund.
I
You
posted
can
it
donate-
on-
if you can donate some money.
I posted a link to that on Twitter and on Facebook.
I retweeted your Twitter and your Facebook.
Some cities and towns across the state of Utah held primary elections for mayor and city council and school board races on Tuesday. There are some preliminary results, I guess. I'm trying to see if there's anything here. We don't really, I mean, do we care about who's the mayor of Tremonton? Probably not too much. Ogden Valley Mayor, Gina.
Oh, who is it?
You might care about that. Let's see. In the lead is Shayna Francis with 49.85% of the vote. And Janet Wampler coming in second. Kyle Reeder and Andrew Philip Newton only got 60 votes. So I don't know how you feel about that.
I don't know. I'll have to ask my sister. How do we feel about this?
Layton City, Joy Petro in the lead there. And let's see, Kearns, Tina Marie Snow, 51.62% of the vote, well ahead of the next competitor. Murray Brett Hales, well ahead of the next competitor. And let's see, Logan, Mayor Kafusi, I think was, she's...
Mayor Kafusi's in Provo.
Or Provo, what did I say?
Logan.
Oh, yeah, I meant Provo. I was looking at Logan here, but thinking Provo. So those are some of the preliminary results. And I don't think they're all finalized yet, but they're pretty close. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton has asked a judge to put Beto O'Rourke in jail because he's been raising money for the Democratic lawmakers who have left the state.
Why is that against the law?
It isn't.
It's not.
It isn't.
What?
It isn't at all. And finally, the Old Farmer's Almanac has said that this winter is going to be very chilly and snowy.
Good.
And a very strong winter.
Good.
And you know how accurate the Old Farmer's Almanac is? Not.
Not at all?
No. It's maybe 50% right over the years. Maybe.
Well, I hope they're right.
It's kind of like flipping a coin.
Oh.
Okay. All right, that's it.
Weather, traffic.
Well, it doesn't feel cold or wet right now. 101 expected for a high today. Overnight low 71. Fire weather watch going to start tomorrow. That's because it'll get a little breezy ahead of a cool front coming in. Cool, by that I mean we'll be back down into the 90s, but we do have some chances of some precipitation Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 40% is the highest chance we have of that, but let's hope for it. And anyway, traffic, the only major issue is for folks in Tooele, northbound SR 36 at milepost 66. That's Saddleback Drive. Lots of slowdowns there because that's the same area where they have that construction they've been dealing with forever and ever. Friend of the program says fender bender northbound Mountain View south of 62nd South. Morons are blocking the left lane. Let's see, there's a truck on fire, the shoulder of northbound I-15 about a half mile below Orem Parkway. A couple different friends of the program have sent that one in. Thank you, Infiniteam 33986.
Here's boner candidate number 3. She has to pump and dump and her milk is turning green. The attorneys for a nursing mother in the Twin Cities in Minnesota has spent more than 3 weeks in U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement custody, and they're arguing she is unlawfully detained. They'll file a petition in federal court on Tuesday for her release. Antonio Aguilar Maldonado has 2 young children who are U.S. citizens and lives in Lake Elmo, Minnesota. She was taken into custody on July 17th. Gloria Contreras Aiden and Hannah Brown, who are representing her, submitted a writ of habeas corpus petition challenging her continued detention. She should be released on bond, they argue, in accordance with immigration judge's earlier decision in July. She is a mother who has a nursing child, but she's been unable to do that because she's in custody.
Oh, I see.
So she's lactating. And she's been doing everything right, her representative said. She came... she says, in my practice during removal proceedings, someone like Ms. Maldonado would have normally been released on a bond and then proceed with a non-detained docket and would have been allowed to appear before an immigration judge while still being able to be with her family and her children. She's imagining the wailing of her baby every night, and that's what she goes to bed to. She has to pump breast milk, dump it in the sink, and now her milk is turning green. Her children are currently staying with relatives. It's just... Boner candidate number 3, she has to pump and dump, and her milk is turning green.
All right, let's review the first 2 and vote.
Oh, that was a picture of her. I didn't see that before. Boner candidate number 1, these are the people who have Trump's ear. It's Laura Loomer. Her lawsuit against, look at her. Her lawsuit against Bill Maher is a joke, and the things that she says are just grotesque.
And crazy.
There are things that I wouldn't say, even privately. Boner candidate number 2, sometimes going to the bathroom is an ordeal. This poor young Minnesota teenager who is she said, I'm a biracial person, I'm lesbian, but I don't deserve to have people follow me into the women's bathroom and say, you're a guy, get out of here. But that's what happened to her. And she said it's happened before. And boner candidate number 3, she has to pump and dump, and her milk is turning green.
All right, let's get to voting then, shall we? 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think should win the boner of the day. Which one is the worst, 1, 2, or 3? Put that single digit in the message of a text. Text that to 33986. Or call Katie in the producer's booth, 877-602-9696. Or go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, August 13, 2025. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. Now, don't forget that after we award the boner, our phone lines will be wide open, and our veterinarian, Dr. Josh Davis, will be here to answer your questions about puppies and kitties. So get ready to call in at that point. All right? Park City Song Summit. Oh, it's going to be hot this weekend. You want to get up into Park City and enjoy the nice, cool weather and some good shows and some good talk. It's where music meets meaning. Go to parkcitysongsummit.com. It is, of course, this weekend, starting tomorrow, 14th through the 16th. It's a different kind of music festival. They emphasize wellness, mental health, addiction recovery, inclusivity, set in intimate venues in the mountains of Park City this weekend. Some of the bands performing, big names like Goose, Marcus King, Green Sky Bluegrass, a whole lot. You go to Park City Song Summit and you can see the full lineup of the performances, intimate performances, powerful conversations, and space to slow down and absorb the vibes. So go for the music, but stay for the connection. ParkCitySongSummit.com. Deep dive conversations by day, live performances every night. It's just a good time. Set up in the mountains, rooted in connection. ParkCitySongSummit.com is the website to get your tickets. It's this weekend.
Listen to
So you saw this video a week or so ago about the guy strapped a GoPro to his dog to see what the dog did while he was at work.
I didn't see it.
It was disturbing because the dog didn't have a moment's rest. It was nervous and frightened
In the house?
in the house, and
He's never coming back. He's never coming
it would hear noises outside and be on alert, you know, and it terrified me because I thought to myself about my dog, Ripley. I was just convinced because she can be a little high strung, and I was just convinced that
I don't think she's big enough to strap a GoPro to. It'd be too heavy.
we did not do that. We did, however, a friend of ours gave us this drop cam.
What is it? What is that?
It's a live camera that we set up
Like a nanny cam?
like a nanny cam in the living room.
Are you looking at her right now?
This is broadcasting live from my living room right now.
Now, does she
okay.
just stay in your living room during the day, or can she roam around the
Well,
house?
that's what we wanted to know.
Oh.
Her favorite spot seems to be we've set up a little kind of a table next to the window, and she likes to sit there and look out the window. So we watched her for a day. She didn't leave that spot.
Well, she's fine then. Don't you feel better?
She's sleeping
Yeah.
all the
Well,
time.
that-
Oh, that's good.
she's a teenager.
Exactly.
She talking back to you?
I
Is she-
thought she'd at least be on guard or a little on alert.
Nah.
No. She barely moves.
A bomb can go off in the front yard.
And that's the other thing is that it has a motion sensor. So it'll alert me. Motion is detected, you know.
That never happens.
No.
She doesn't move.
She was a day. She
Then
was lying there.
then she's perfectly comfortable. This should
Yeah.
make you feel good.
Yes and no. She's kind of lazy. A little disappointed.
She's never going to amount to anything.
I think you ought to make her get a job.
Maybe. Require her to get a
little lazy dog.
lazy dog. Maybe get her, a list of duties, chores.
Yeah.
You leave her list on the counter.
This has got to be done by the time
I
I'm
get
home.
She can put a little paw print next to the one she's completing.
But yeah, that video of the dog that was freaking out, it was disturbing to watch. Made me very upset. I was just
Somebody in the chat room says that most dogs are like that. That guy's dog is just a neurotic mess.
really.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure my cat, who is a jerk when we're at home,
Jerk cat.
Mr. Fluffy Pants. I was sitting there yesterday. I was talking to my wife, and he came up and bit me on the arm for no reason. I'm just sitting there, like, ow, what are you doing? And it wasn't hard, but just kind of went eek, and bit me on the arm. I'm certain that cat just sleeps all day, and then when we get home, goes crazy.
Well, it's because you're in its house
Yeah.
when you get there.
Yeah, he just sleeps all day.
Do you think he's like a reincarnated dead person from somebody that hated you? They're back to haunt you.
No,
No.
You don't think so?
No.
no, I
He's
don't.
biting you for no reason.
No,
Maybe it's
I
a
don't.
reason from a past life.
No, I don't.
No?
No.
I don't think that.
I think the
No, I think he's a curse from God. God sent the cat to torment.
officially.
No, he's just a rambunctious teenager who, when he bites me, I give him a little cuff up the side of the head,
Hey.
and he stops. I go, don't do that.
7:50, time to award Boner of the Day.
Which we will do here, and then we will take your questions about your kitties and your puppies. Dr. Davis is here, so as soon as we announce the winner of the Boner voting, we will go to your phone calls, 877-602-9696. This morning's Boner is brought to you in part by Steak Salad.
And Salt Lake Film Society presents the Summer Showdown, cult classic films on the big screen at the Broadway Center Cinemas this weekend. Check out The Room and Hundreds of Beavers Friday and Saturday night. Get tickets and showtimes at slfstix.org.
I'm telling you, Hundreds of Beavers it's kind of like a hallucination. It's so odd. The Boner voting was very even. Yeah. It was difficult to pick a winner. Boner candidate number 2 came in third with 57 votes, but then second, 65 votes, was Boner candidate number 1. These are the people who have Trump's ear. But Boner candidate number 3 really, I guess, probably deserved to be the winner. But there are just a few points separating all of them.
Yeah.
But the winner is Boner candidate number 3. She has to pump and dump, and her milk is turning green.
That's your Boner of the Day for today, August 13, 2025. Now qualified to be Boner of the Week.
Is that what happens, Gina? Does the milk actually turn green?
Well, you can get an infection.
And
I'm sure that's what's
what's
happening.
All right. Is this sponsored?
Business owners, do you owe $15,000 or more on employment taxes and don't know what to do? McClure and Stewart, your local trusted tax attorneys. Go to McClureandStewart.com today.
I put out cinnamon.
Oh, that's not.
Jerry Jewell is not who we need.
That's
right
not your
now.
theme song. There we go.
Dr. Josh Davis is here. He is a veterinarian, and he can answer questions about your puppies and your kitties. If your animals are having any ailments or odd behaviors, or maybe they're just not behaving, or looking at you cross-eyed, whatever it is, 877-602-9696 is the number. Ask a veterinarian, what should I do, Dr. Davis?
So I have a question, Dr. Davis.
Our first question is from Gina.
Gina Barberi, where are you calling from, Gina?
I'm calling from Salt Lake City. My pups are Oakley and Riley.
Okay, thank you.
And they both have runny noses and are sneezing like a lot, like achoo, 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 achoo.
Now you've had the older dog for quite some time.
Yes.
And never done this before?
No. And that's why I don't think it's allergies, because she's had allergies before where she's like got, itchy feet and itchy ears and stuff. This, can they get a cold? It looks like a cold to me because it's a runny nose and sneezing.
Mm-hmm. It can be a combination of things, and for both dogs to have it, maybe there's a contagious component if they've been boarded or around other dogs or anything like that. Sometimes they can pick stuff up, but if it's just sneezing and the discharge is clear, like it's not gross snotty nose or anything like that, and they're acting normal, we usually don't get too worried about that because right now, our air quality isn't very good.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hot. There's been fires and things like that. So even little things like that, people will come in and we'll check them out. Everything seems fine, and we just let it run its course most of the time.
They're eating and playing, and everything else seems fine. So you don't think I need to do anything?
It's not COVID, is it?
Yeah. If you're starting to get one nostril and it's like green or yellow gunky snot, then we worry about things. Foxtail weeds, they can inhale those, and that can be a problem. Bad teeth can actually cause nasal issues. Unfortunately, sometimes tumors or other things can grow in their nose.
But if they're both
they're both doing it and they're
yeah.
both happy and it's clear, I don't worry too much unless things change.
Just make sure they have clean linen handkerchiefs.
Yeah. They have little monogrammed ones.
I got a foxtail in my nose once when I was a kid. It was just awful.
It's terrible.
Awful.
Yeah, that's what we do all summers, pulling those out of everywhere you can think of. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go to Holly.
Hi, Holly. Where are you calling from?
Hi. I am calling from Salt Lake.
And what's your cat? Is it a cat or a dog? A dog.
I have two Catahoula mixes, Chari and Moki.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
And what is the mix?
Catahoula?
What is that?
They're like a hunting dog from New Orleans, bred to be in the swamps and hunt wild boar.
Okay.
So we're
They're
not really
very
doing
cool
that
looking
here.
dogs. They're like leopard print almost. Like they're
really?
kinda cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Catahoula
leopard dogs.
How do you
yeah.
spell that? I'll just look up leopard dog.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your question?
It's just a general question. My dogs are good, but someone years ago once told me if you can't see the dog's ribs, that's fat and not muscle. So if you can't see your dog's ribs, then they're overweight or there's fat that shouldn't be there. Is that accurate?
Yeah, probably and maybe it wasn't explained right, or just depending on who you're talking to. So what we look at in dogs and cats is called body condition scoring. So weight is a piece of that, but more important is the body condition. And so typically it's a 5 or 9 point scale. So let's say it's a 9 point scale. You want to be at a 5, which is right in the middle. That's considered ideal. And when you're looking at that, so you want to be able to feel between their ribs without pushing through a thick layer of fat. So you don't necessarily need to see their ribs, but you don't want, an inch of fat between.
Boy, I'm in trouble.
Pushing through that and feeling between the ribs. And then in dogs also, above their tail, they'll start to get a little dimple there. I call it a butt dimple, but that's another place they store fat. And so if they get a dimple, or you really got to push in there to feel their ribs, or they don't have that nice hourglass from the top, they are probably overweight or obese, depending. And cats are pretty similar, except they get it's called an apron. It's their little fat swingy belly. So when they're running around and
my cat really has a big
swaying
one.
side to side, then they're probably overweight too. Yeah.
He can still flatten himself out and get under the couch, though.
Yeah. So you can look up just body condition scoring for dogs online, and you can assess that yourself pretty easily.
Okay.
It never hurts to have your vet do it,
Right.
because we do it all day, every day. But
All right. Thanks,
Yeah.
Holly.
Okay, thanks. That was very helpful.
See you later.
You were describing the cat, and all I could think of was my Aunt Merle's arms.
yeah,
All right.
kind of the same.
Yeah.
Same concept.
All right. Let's see. We'll continue this right after these messages. 877-602-9696. It's the number to call. Talk to Dr. Josh Davis.
Hang on, Chad.
If you're shy, you can text. We prefer your calls so we can ask you details, but 33986 is the text number. Traffic, Gina, please.
The west gate of Hill Air Force Base is backed up onto the shoulder of I-15 both directions. That's Infinity member sending that in. Thank you for that. Also, truck on fire north I-15 near University Parkway in Orem. That also comes to us via text. We've got a crash northbound I-15 just north of Center Street in Utah County. 2 right lanes are closed. And still lots of slowdowns in Tooele, northbound SR36 Saddleback Drive. There's a crash there, but that's also the same area where they've been dealing with construction. So a couple different things causing your slowdowns there. That's traffic.
Thank you very much. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to talk to our veterinarian, Dr. Josh Davis. Zero res.
Yeah, you got puppies and kitties, you need Zero Res to come to your house. You just do. For a couple of reasons. Of course, Zero Res does the carpet cleaning. They use their patented technology to get your carpets cleaned the right way without the use of detergents or harsh chemicals. That makes it safer for both your kids and your pets. They also do your air duct cleaning. If you've got pets, you've got pet hair in your air ducts. It's pretty gross. You probably need to get that cleared out, too. Have them come and do both of those. Plus, it's back to school time. Kids are gone all day. And you can have your carpets cleaned in the morning. They'll be dry by the time the kids get home from school, not like other systems that take days to dry. This takes hours to dry. They've got a special going on right now. Get 3 rooms and a free hallway for $119 when you mention X96 and 15% off air duct cleaning. So just go to ZeroRes.com to schedule your appointment today. Spelled the same forward or backward, Zero Res is the right way to clean.
Yeah.
Email of interest.
We did an X poll recently, and we asked, what kind of weird thing do you have in your house that a lot of other people wouldn't have? And I don't know if we still have the picture, Katie. I don't know if
We don't have the Colonel Sanders?
Colonel Sanders statue. This guy said, he said, I couldn't participate in the X poll, but he sent a picture. He said, this is what I have weird. And it's a statue of Colonel Sanders, and it looks to be life-size in his house. And we said, how?
We need more information.
Well, he has now sent more information. He says, here's the story of how I came into possession of the statue of the KFC icon. It's a little long, so you may have to condense it for time restrictions. Back in the 60s, when I was 5 years old, my parents took on a KFC franchise. I had no daycare at the time, so they took me to work with them. The statue was right in front of the entrance to greet customers with a bucket of fake chicken. Well, my parents moved on to several other locations over time. They were able to take the Colonel with them. It's always been in our home, growing up in the basement. Then they put it in the backyard for decoration. Years went by, 15 years ago. My parents sold the home I grew up in. My mom asked, "You want to take the statue?" And I said, "Well, yes, of course I do."
It's my childhood.
After a lifetime of KFC, I worked there with Mom and Dad when I turned 14. Life moved on, and so did I. I found new jobs, an industrial painter to what I am now. I am Mikey, whom emailed you in the past to say thank you for letting my daughter, my girlfriend, and I come to see the show in person. On that day, you asked me, you said, "Excuse me, sir, what do you do for a living?" And I said I was a welder. And you asked me back then if the company I worked for had any issue with my black painted fingernails. To this day, I still get mani-pedis, and I still get them painted black. I wrote to you about my daughter passing away due to diabetes 10 years ago. I also told you that I had cancer again after losing a kidney, and I'm still fighting everything the best I can.
Oh, man.
I still work. I go to treatments. And by the way, you can let Kerry know that I'm not a redneck, as he thought, seeing the beer can on the floor.
Well, I was just concerned.
And by the way, God bless you, Katie, for finding that so fast.
Well, there it is.
There we go.
X96.com/live.
That I was, in fact, moving into a new place and just cleaning up the old one. Sorry to ramble on, but it's what I do when I tell my life story. I am turning 60 this year. Thank you for so much of your time reading this. I've been a fan since KJQ days. I will call when I have time at work to do so. In the meantime, I'd like to be known as Mikey, the black-nailed welder. Getting my nickname is another story for another time. And thank you, all three of you, for helping me enjoy my mornings laughing with you and the news. Peace be with you, and never give up, no matter what life brings you.
You know, that
Mikey.
reminds me,
Very nice.
at my remote on Saturday, Cement Dave and Mrs. Cement Dave.
Oh, good.
And Lil Cement
Oh,
Dave,
you met Lily?
was there, and her little brother, even littler Cement Dave, all came by. And Lily, who checks in with us sometimes in the morning.
Was she about 16 or
Yeah,
17?
yeah. And I said, "What are you up to this summer?" And she said, I'm learning how to be a welder.
Huh. Good for her.
Like she's into it. Like she's excited about it. And
Wow.
yeah, she's taking welding classes. I'd forgotten about that till you mentioned the welding, Bill. But.
Yeah, he's Mikey. Thanks for the email, Mikey, and explaining how you came into possession of that Colonel Sanders statue. Very odd.
So Lily is just a Steel Town girl on a Saturday night.
Yes.
It's for Gina.
Maniac.
Joke for Gina there.
Thank you.
Email. Oh, interest. There we go.
Like Lois and Roy texted in, she said, "How long do dogs stay in heat?" She has a question about dogs in heat in Roy.
Oh, Lois.
Lois, call in.
Lois and Roy. Call.
Because we got people lined up.
Okay.
877-602-9696, Lois. But we're going to talk to Chad now.
Chad is here.
Hi, Chad.
Hello,
Yeah, where are you calling from, Chad?
Heber City.
Okay, and what's your cat's name and what's the problem?
Her name is Hazel. She's about 10 years old, and for the past couple of months, she's just started sneezing. She's never had this issue before, and we also have another cat. He's never had an issue, but she just keeps sneezing. That's just, it's kind of funny to hear her sneeze, but we're not sure what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like we were talking about at the beginning. For, an older pet, we definitely want to make sure we're ruling out some things that could be causing that. So with cats, especially if they haven't had dental care or they've got more advanced dental disease, there are some situations where they can get enough disease that it will actually affect their sinuses, and so they can get snotty noses from bad teeth. Also, if there are issues, air quality again is an issue, so sometimes that plays a factor. And then cats, especially older cats, there are times where they can get certain tumors and things like that as well. So it's probably nothing that's big, but I think you got to check and rule out those other things before you just let it ride.
You got to check and see if Hazel's doing snuff. That much.
Yeah, and even litter box, like really dusty litters, can cause cats to have respiratory issues if anyone in the home smokes or anything like that. So, there's simple things, but then there's less simple things too.
Just look around and see if there are any empty Skull cans. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
See you, Chad.
Let's go to
Cats
Leah.
are known snuff users. Leah, good morning.
Good morning.
What's your?
Thanks for letting me listen.
You're welcome. What's your dog's name? Is it a dog?
Her name is Roxy.
Roxy.
Yes,
and
it's a dog.
Okay, and what's the problem?
So Roxy has occasionally had seasonal allergies, and I've been able to manage it with just a little bit of Benadryl and some extra baths and stuff. But this year seems extra itchy to the point that she's rubbing on everything, scratching with her teeth and her feet and everything she can possibly scratch with. Any suggestions that you might have to help me keep her more comfortable?
Yeah, absolutely. It sounds like you're doing a couple things already. Antihistamines like Benadryl, in general, antihistamines aren't super effective in dogs or cats, really, like they are in people. So Benadryl, you might get some soothing just because it makes them tired sometimes, but probably doesn't help too much. And then regular bathing, and if you have a breed that you're willing to keep the hair short, that can be really helpful because they get all the allergens on their skin, and then that's why they have a response to it. And often it's so many things, it's hard to single out what it is, so we're treating symptomatically. But if they're to the point where they are constantly itchy and tearing themselves up, you probably need some medical help with that too. And there are injectable things, there's oral medications that can really help with that because they'll start to really self-harm and get bad skin infections. It can be painful. And then they don't sleep, you don't sleep, and nobody's happy.
Does the dog have long hair or short hair?
I was going to ask that. She has that really downy undercoat, and I've been brushing her, and she's shedding a ton right now. Is it safe to shave a dog that has that downy undercoat?
I mean, it's safe. The risk you take with some breeds is that the hair may not grow back how you started. And sometimes that is the trade-off to manage their skin, to do that as well. So, if you're brushing a lot, bathing regularly, making sure you're getting really dry after bathing, you may not have to go to that extreme, but and they make they make shirts that can help kind of keep the stuff off of them too. So there's a million ways. And, if you can, I'd get a consult with your vet because usually these kind of appointments take 30 minutes to an hour to go through and ask a lot of questions, get a lot of history. So skin is rarely easy. It's often multi-visits, multi-steps to get there.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let's go to Laura.
Hi, Laura. Where are you calling from?
Hello, Sandy.
Sandy, and you have a dog named what?
My dog's name is Axel.
Okay.
And he's a Great Dane Bull Mastiff mix. He's about 5 years old, so he's getting up there for his size. We noticed the past couple weeks he's been limping, so we checked everything okay. And I noticed the other day his pads appear to be swollen on that foot, and I'm kind of wondering if there's anything. I mean, soak in Epsom salt or
like those foxtails we were talking about could be.
Yeah,
could be. If it's just the foot that's swollen.
Yeah, we definitely between the pads. We are not seeing any.
Okay, good. Yeah, usually foxtails, you'll see a draining wound or a hole, and they'll be licking at it and swollen. Which leg is it, a front leg or back leg?
It is a front.
A front leg. Okay, because also the feet and paws can get swollen because there's a problem higher up in the limb, and so that swelling, just gravity will take it downhill down to their foot there. So with those giant breeds, 5 isn't super old, but it's not super young for them either, and so arthritis can be an issue. Elbows and shoulders, even their wrists, can be an issue. So it might be good just because of your breed status to get that looked at, and potentially even taking some, giving them some sedation, taking some x-rays to assess those joints, because they also can get cancer younger than some dogs. And so sometimes cancer just starts out as a subtle limp, and next thing you know, they can't even use their leg. Or
So
they break their leg.
it could be something.
It could be something, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So, not to scare you,
No,
but
thank
it's
you
worth
so-
checking
that really
it out.
helps.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Thank you.
no, absolutely.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Laura.
All right.
See ya.
Let's go to Jill.
Hello, Jill. Where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm in Holiday.
And you have a dog. What's your
I have a dog.
What's the name of the animal?
His name is Bandit.
Okay.
He's a blue healer.
Oh, of course.
And I was.
You put a neckerchief around his neck, don't you?
No, I do not do that. He came with the name.
Okay.
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 I was prescribed trazodone for him for anxiety for fireworks, and it works well. It's 100 milligrams. But what I was wondering, I also have a trazodone prescription for sleep that I was prescribed by my doctor, which is also 100 milligrams. Is it the same? Can I use those?
Now, which one is cheaper?
Yeah, well, often the human stuff's cheaper because of insurance and all that, but they should be the same drug if the milligram's the same, So it's kind of one of those things. I can't tell you to do it, but they should be equivalent. The only thing you have to watch out for is anything that says extended release. Extended release is not the same. So even if the milligram's the same, it's not the same. So just be careful with that. And then for pets, anything with pills, you don't have to worry as much, but anything with xylitol, it's an artificial sweetener, and that is very harmful to pets too. So never, never watch out for stuff like that.
So if all things being equal, use the cheaper one.
Should be okay, but again, I can't tell you without seeing the label.
All right.
Sure.
All
I
right.
understand.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Time for one more question.
Justin.
Justin.
Hello, Justin. And what's your dog's name?
His name is Baloo.
Baloo. And what's the
Like
question?
the Jungle Book.
Yeah. What's the question?
Yeah, so he is a golden doodle. He's about 3 years old, and the last 7 months or so, we'll take him to the dog park, and as soon as we let him in, he starts yelling at other dogs, starting to take nibbles at them. My nephew comes over and brings over his Labrador. As soon as he walks in the door, he attacks him, and we have no idea why. He's at home, sweet as can be, a little airheaded, but sweet as can be. But when he gets around other dogs, he just gets super angry all of a sudden.
Yeah, and that's probably going to fall into those behavior categories, and there's not always necessarily really a reason why that started. I mean, sometimes maybe there is. Sometimes they had a bad experience or got into a fight or something like that. But sometimes you just don't know what that is, and are they being protective? Are they being aggressive? There's so many factors that can go into that. But I think that we're at a young age that I think you got to do something about it too, or else you're going to. A lot of these dogs will become just isolated because the owners are afraid to take them anywhere or do anything. And so this would be a case where I would say invest in training, find a trainer and invest in that, because you just don't want your dog to live like that. You don't want to live like that and worry about, does he bite someone or bite someone else's dog and things like that. So
Well, I think probably what's happening is that he's realized that because he's a golden doodle, all of the other dogs are making fun of him.
Why would you say something like that?
Golden doodles, they're great. Yeah,
because
they're
he's
great
a golden. Because he's a golden doodle. Justin knows what I mean. They're just kind of
I know what you mean.
They're kind of goofy looking.
They are.
Thanks,
They're
Justin.
fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Justin.
Thanks, guys.
All right. We couldn't get to everybody, but if you want to hang on the line, we'll let you play Beat Gina if you want to. Thank you, Doc.
Yeah, Stacy has a stinky dog, so maybe
It's a
you wanna
perfect
play,
candidate for Beat Gina.
Play Beat Gina instead,
We'll have to
Stacy.
find a way to pool these questions, and then we can answer them and post them or something like that.
Dr. Josh Davis, soon to be his own man.
My own man with my own practice.
You're going to open up a practice.
We're working on it. Yeah.
In Sandy, right?
Sandy, and late September is what we're shooting for with construction. So, yeah.
We'll tell you more about
keep
that.
you guys updated, and we'll go from there.
All right.
Thank you.
Dr.
Thank you.
Davis.
Bye, guys.
All right. Talk to you later. Traffic, Gina, please.
Lots of issues northbound I-15 in Utah County. Accident at just north of Center Street. 2 right lanes are closed. There was also that earlier vehicle fire by University Parkway, so there's great big swath of northbound I-15 in Provo that's having some issues, I see. We also have that issue out in Tooele. It's right in the same area where there's construction, so lots of reasons to be slowed down northbound SR 36 Saddleback Boulevard. And looks like you haven't sent anything else in via text recently, but if you see something, please share it with us and I will pass it along. 33986.
All right. Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. It's Mad Men trivia today.
Love it.
All right. So 877-602-9696. What is the prize?
Tickets to see Andy Bell of Erasure coming Friday, November 21st and 22nd to the Marquee in Park City.
You'll get to see Andy Bell from Erasure, 877-602-9696. Go up and see him in Park City. All you got to do is play Beat Gina. Notice I didn't say you have to win Beat Gina. 877-602-9696. RenaissanceRanch.com.
Renaissance Ranch, local addiction treatment center. If you are having struggles with drugs or alcohol, or someone in your family is, we all know it's really hard to admit it. It's really hard to ask for help. But when you do ask for help, please consider Renaissance Ranch. It's a local family-owned addiction treatment center. They have a full continuum, including sober and transitional housing. They have inpatient and outpatient services at Renaissance Ranch. And really, the hardest part is allowing yourself to reach out for that help. But it's there, and Renaissance Ranch stands at the ready to offer it. They're staffed by recovering addicts who have great empathy because they understand the addiction cycle. So help is there. Hang in there. Just contact Renaissance Ranch. Go to RenaissanceRanch.com. You'll read compelling success stories at RenaissanceRanch.com and schedule a free consultation. They now accept most private insurance plans and Medicaid. We've always said that the Radio from Hell show is really all about Gina Barberi.
Of course.
Thank you.
It really is all about Gina. I have two files here, actually, in my news gathering file system. One of them is labeled specifically Gina. And I put stories in there that I think Gina will be interested in or will be helpful to her development as a human being.
Oh, okay.
So I have
the
three.
other one?
I have three stories in that file right now. The other one is murder and mayhem.
Which is a different kind of...
So I'll tell you the stories that are in the Gina file.
Okay.
Three stories that might help you as in your development as a functioning human being. And if none of those appeal, then we'll move to murder and mayhem.
You know what's nice about this? That means that you're thinking about me throughout the day.
That's what I'm saying. If this show is all about you, I think about you almost constantly.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go. So here are the three stories I have right now in the Gina file.
All right.
I had 6 or 7, but I've used them over the last few days. So this one's first one is from restaurants to retail. The best ways to maximize your stash of gift cards.
Oh, maximize.
So,
because you tell them why that story's for you.
Well, it's interesting you bring that up. I walk into my daughter's room a day or two ago.
Mm-hmm.
She's sitting on the floor with a piece of paper and a pen and a bunch of gift cards. And she's making a chart of the cards she has and how much money is left on the cards. And she told me, she said she saw a story about how so many gift cards go unused or partially used.
We went through your wallet one day, several years ago, and Gina had 15 gift cards that she didn't even know what they were.
I still do. I have, but
I still got a couple.
But she's like going through methodically and using them because that's
what you should do.
That's
a good
money.
idea.
That's money.
So maybe I'll pass this article along to her. And she can help you with your gift card problem.
Okay, what else you got?
I have one gift card. Only one.
All right.
And I'll use it. Here's another story in the Gina file. Is it okay for parents to lie to their children?
Ooh, that's...
Now, I made good on my Samuel Jackson lie to Festus many years ago.
And thankfully, that was the only lie.
It's the
only one ever. Yeah.
Only lie I've ever told.
Or here's another one. This is the third one. That's all I have in the Gina file. Moderate to vigorous exercise can boost memory.
Memory, huh?
Moderate to vigorous. Moderate to vigorous. But
I mean, that's kind of I mean, I don't. The headline says it all. There.
no, wait, do you remember the headline? Do you even remember?
I don't know,
that?
something
I didn't
about-
think so. Yeah. So those are the three stories. You want to hear the murder mayhem one, and then you can decide if we have time to do any of them. I don't know.
Or this was just a list of
Yeah.
stories.
Or this, yeah.
Okay, here in the murder mayhem file,
Okay.
which generally is for you. In a remote corner of California, roaming dog packs leave a trail of blood and terror.
Wow.
Yeah, let's hear that.
That's a good one, right? Here's this one. Megachurch leader raped and tortured worshipers, BBC says. How about 6 members of Rashad Jamal's cult missing in Missouri? Murder. Third arrest made in Texas murder case of Savannah Soto and Matthew Guerrera. Or finally, suspect arrested after deadly Florida mall shooting.
I like the pack of dogs one.
You want that? Let's
Do we
see.
have time for it?
Yeah.
Okay, pack of dogs.
Yeah, we have time for one of them.
All right, here we go. Drive down any of the long, rutted back roads of a dusty Riverside County community, and it won't take long before you feel like you've fallen off the grid. Telephone poles disappear, street signs and lights are nowhere to be seen, and ramshackle houses and fences hide behind thickets of weather-beaten manzanita and chaparral. If you're quiet, you'll hear the wind roll across the valley, or maybe the bell-like clink of a sage sparrow. All right, let's just
Where's
get
I was
to
going to
it.
say, get to the dogs killing people.
Early, this is Riverside County, California. Early this spring, a pack of free roaming hounds, identified as 3 Labrador mixes, 2 Queensland Blue Heelers, and a Husky, slaughtered a herd of goats and 2 sheep. The bloodbath was documented on Facebook with gut-churning photographs and descriptions. In 2018, a woman was killed by a pack of dogs in broad daylight.
The same pack of dogs?
Don't know. But it's not the dirty-looking curs that run, snarl, and bark and gnash their teeth behind fences when a visitor approaches that one needs to fear. Instead, it's the ones with unfettered access to the outside world that cause concern. The dogs that wander in packs, chasing and killing pets and livestock and wildlife. And the problem is, it's particularly bad in Anza, a little community in Riverside County.
The dogs are out of control.
Yeah, according
Murder
to
dogs in Anza,
according to
California.
reports from the U.S. Department of Agriculture and Wildlife Service, domestic dogs are the second most lethal predator of livestock, with coyotes taking the top spot in that area. In the case of sheep, coyotes and dogs account for 70% of predator losses, and dog kills are on the rise. 2014, 13,200 adult sheep were killed by dogs. 13,000. In 2019, that number increased by more than 10,000. So they're trying to figure out what to do about it.
Well, you got to put them on trial, and you got to show the other dogs, look, we're going to hold you accountable for your actions. That's how that works.
It seems to me
Dogs
as though
won't kill
this
if
would
they-
be one instance of where they could perhaps shoot the dogs. But they're saying we can't do that. We have to try and figure out how to round them up and neuter them. And I don't know. So it's like feral cats, except
feral dogs.
Yeah, and feral cats are dangerous to some wildlife, but not to humans
No.
generally.
Not usually, no.
These dogs can be wild.
Spay and neuter your animals. How about that? Dog killer!
I didn't there's a Utah researcher involved. In
there is?
taking care. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Free roaming domestic dogs, a big problem in Riverside County. My advice is don't go to Riverside County.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That's just a little tip.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to Riverside.
Yeah, there are women who there's a woman who you can't kill them. They're my bush puppies. She
What?
says they're my bush puppies.
So they're like, it's like a lady that feeds
Yeah.
feral cats.
It's a
but they're her.
instead of a crazy cat lady,
Okay.
it's a crazy dog lady.
I've got people dying all around me. You think I get upset because a dog gets run over? Why should I get upset about a little dog?
Hot lips.
Sad on this day. In 2013, John Brooks, the drummer for the Charlatans, died at the age of 44. He had a seizure while on tour with the band and had been receiving treatment for a brain tumor.
Oh, did not know that. Okay. Beat Gina brought to you by
X96 welcomes Andy Bell of Erasure Friday, November 21st and November 22nd at the Marquee in Park City. You can find more about that show at x96.com.
I know you can't believe it's already time for the game show that's only slightly better than a poke in the eye with a stick.
Oh.
Yes, it can be none other than Beat Gina. I'm your announcer, Johnny Ola. If you need something that will get you up and going, you can't do better than Sun-Made raisins.
Ooh.
Just a handful and you're ready for action.
Yum.
Revitalize mid-morning and mid-afternoon with Sun-Made. Our raisins will refresh you any time of the day, and they'll keep you fresh, never make you thirsty, and they'll occupy the smallest space so you can take them anywhere. Make Sun-Made raisins a part of your life. And now, here's a host who will never make you thirsty and always occupy the smallest space possible, Carrie Jackson.
Oh, thank you, Johnny Ola.
You know the little tiny boxes of raisins?
I love those.
You could make them into a whistle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh. Well, the randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be going up against Stacy today. Stacy, are you there?
I am.
All right, Stacy, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Heads.
All right. See? It is tails.
Oh, you're going to have to work for these Andy Bell tickets, Stacy.
All right. Because Gina won the coin toss, she goes first. Multiple choice pop culture trivia. If she gets the question correctly, she gets the point. If not, oh, I hope you were paying attention, Stacy. I'm going to let you answer that same question. If you get it correct, you'll steal her point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you has 3 points. It's John Slattery's birthday. Slattery?
Yeah.
From Mad Men.
From Mad Men.
Slattery.
So we're going to do Mad Men trivia today.
Okay.
All right?
Roger. That was his
John,
name.
no, his name is John.
Not the question. All right. First question, Gina.
What?
All right. What actor appears in every episode of Mad Men?
Every episode.
Every episode.
Okay.
Is it 1, John Hamm? Is it 2, John Slattery? Is it 3, Norman Fell? Or 4, Peter Dinklage?
Be John Hamm.
John Hamm is correct.
All right. That's a point for Gina. Seemed almost too obvious.
Well, you could have said Peter Dinklage.
That's true.
You're just under the desk.
Yeah, you never would have known.
He's there.
Oh,
But,
he's there.
It's 1-0, and now we go to Stacy.
all right, Stacy. On March 23rd, John Hamm released a statement claiming that he, like his character from Mad Men, had developed what? Is it 1, cow print intolerance? Is it 2, sleep apnea? Is it 3, a smoking addiction? Or 4, an alcohol addiction?
You know, I never watched Mad Men, actually, but I'm going to say number 4.
Alcohol addiction.
Really?
Yes.
Well, there you go. I would have said smoking. It's 1-1. Now back to Gina.
Gina, the pilot episode on Mad Men was the only episode to be shot where? The pilot was the only episode to be shot where?
Okay.
Is it 1, New York City? Is it 2, Los Angeles? Is it 3, Pantsville? Or 4, Draper?
New York City.
New York City is correct. yeah.
Well, that's 2-1. Now, Stacy, let's see if you can tie.
All right, let's see. Stacy, out of all the actors in Mad Men, which one won an an Emmy, excuse me. Which one won an Emmy for their performance out of all the actors? Is it 1, Vincent Kartheiser? Is it 2, John Hamm? Is it 3, Norman Fell? Or is it 4, the Macho Man Randy Savage? Oh, what you call love was invented by guys like me to sell nylons.
Thank you.
What?
I'm going to go with John Hamm.
John Hamm is correct.
All right. 2-2.
I appreciate that very much, Carrie.
And now we go back to Gina. This would be for the win.
Gina, the Mad Men pilot got Matthew Weiner a job on what? Is it 1, Breaking Bad? Is it 2, The Sopranos? Is it 3, The Crows Have Eyes 3, The Crowaning, or 4, Sausage Party?
Breaking Bad.
Oh, Gina.
You tricked me.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Stacy, you can win here.
Can you read me the other 3 again? Sorry. I thought Gina would get it for sure.
Is it 2, The Sopranos? Is it 3, The Crows Have Eyes 3, The Crowaning, or 4, Sausage Party?
I guess I'm going to go with Sausage Party.
No, don't do that.
Don't ever go with Sausage
Never.
Party.
No.
Yeah, that's
I
never.
didn't think it had crossover with Sopranos. That's why.
Yeah.
It was The Sopranos.
Well, it didn't have a crossover with Sausage Party, that's for sure. All right, it's 2-2. That was a steal. So, Stacy, you could still win here.
All right. Stacy's question?
Yeah.
Stacy, Don Draper was partially based on a real person. Who was that person? Is it 1, Weird Al Yankovic? Is it 2, Don Cornelius, the host of Soul Train?
Oh, yeah.
Is it 3, Draper Daniels, legendary Chicago ad man who invented the Marlboro Man?
Ooh.
Or was it 4, Richard Dick Whitman, who assumed the identity of Don Draper after deserting the Korean War? He switched dog tags with the deceased Don Draper, his commanding officer, to avoid being labeled a deserter.
Let's go with Draper Daniels was the Marlboro Man guy.
That is correct.
That's right. You win the game.
Stacy, you did it.
Way to go. No, you're going to go see Andy Bell.
I'm very proud of you, Stacy.
Yeah. Nicely done,
Thank you.
Stacy.
Thank you.
Very
Except
good.
for the stinky dog I have that we didn't get to talk about.
Well,
Next time you
Get you
can
next
talk
time.
about
not
your
really.
stinky
Not
dog.
really.
all right. Hang on the line. We'll tell you how to get those tickets.
Listen, Mrs. Ola just called. I got to run home and loosen my load.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
It's raisins.
All the raisins. Big boy news.
All the raisins. Don't give the baby too many raisins.
No, that's the title of my book.
Just a problem.
Yes. All right. Big boy news brought to you by.
Explore science that shines with Clark After Dark at Clark Planetarium, August 19th. August Aglow lights up with mocktails, music, glowing science experiments, hands-on challenges. Grab your crew and come to Clark After Dark, 18 and older only. Tickets available through Eventbrite.
Didn't Daniel Day-Lewis, didn't he he told me he was never going to act again.
He said he was retiring, right?
Didn't he tell you that?
Yeah, I have a text from him that says that.
Well, he's coming back to the screen for the first time in 8 years with a movie called Anemone.
And that's a hard word.
Anemone?
Anemone?
Anemone.
Anemone.
Yeah.
You shouldn't name something that because people will do this.
It's
when they're trying
Anemone.
to talk about it.
It's Anemone. A new film. Here's probably why he did it. It's co-written with his son, Ronan Day-Lewis, who makes his directorial debut.
Dad, come on.
Come on, Dad, you're in a movie. Come
So
on.
nepotism. Okay.
Ahead of the world premiere at the New York Film Festival this fall, Focus Features has unveiled the film's first look, along with Day-Lewis. Anemone stars Sean Bean, Samantha Morton, and Samuel Bottomley. Following its premiere at the New York Film Festival, it'll receive limited theatrical release in the U.S. on October 3rd, before expanding wide a week later on October 10. The official synopsis. The Northern England set Anemone begins as a middle-aged man, Sean Bean, sets out from his suburban home on a journey into the woods, where he reconnects with his estranged brother, who is a hermit, played by Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, wow.
That sounds kind of interesting.
He'd be a good hermit.
Bonded by a mysterious, complicated past, the men share a fraught, if occasionally tender, relationship, one that was forever altered by shattering events decades earlier. An emotional powerhouse, this directorial debut is assured in both small details and grand gestures as it charts the path toward familial redemption against all odds. In addition to its unflinching lead performances, Anemone features standout supporting work from Samantha Morton, and Mr. Bottomley, and sensationally expressive widescreen cinematography by Ben Fordsman, a cameraman.
I drink your milkshake. I drink it up.
He previously announced, Day-Lewis did, that his retirement from acting following the release of the Phantom Thread in 2017. He never said really why he was going to retire, and he just said, "I will no longer be a working actor." But
He was going to be a cobbler.
well, he did. He still. I mean, he does that as a hobby. I know, makes shoes. Well, there you go. Widely regarded as one of the greatest actors of his generation, and he's always good.
Always.
Let's see. More than 200 people are without work after a devastating fire in downtown Salt Lake City Monday night destroyed 5 businesses. One local restaurant and brewery is trying to do what they can to help. When Kelly Lovell, general manager at Two Row Brewing in Midvale, found out about the fire, she was heartbroken. As somebody who's been in the industry my whole life, I could only imagine waking up or having been at that restaurant while that was happening, said Lovell. And the panic that sets in, not only of getting everybody out of the building safely, but my God, I don't have a job tomorrow. Now, were there people in there when the fire started?
I know there were no injuries, but I don't know if anybody was in.
Was the place? What time did it start?
That's
it
what
was late at night, I think.
Yeah, I think it was pretty late. But at any rate,
yeah.
Ms. Lovell says, I think we need to do whatever we can to help. She and her team are trying to do their part for those who need it most. In this industry, we depend on customers, tips, and that's how we pay our bills. She hopes others will step up and do what they can. And the Main Street Fire Employees Assistance Fund has also been set up by the Downtown Alliance, where people can donate money, and 100% of those donations, all of it, will go to employees to help cover costs. Let's see. Hurricane Erin is brewing off the coast. First hurricane of the Atlantic hurricane season, expected to form this week in the middle of the ocean. This one is not expected to pose an immediate threat to land. It's the 5th named storm of the 2025 season. It began churning off the coast of Africa earlier this week, moving west over the open Atlantic Ocean with top sustained winds of about 45 miles an hour as of Tuesday. It will gather strength, but it's not forecast to threaten any major land masses over the next 3 days. By the weekend, however, it could become a major hurricane as it approaches the northeast Caribbean Sea. Some of the northmost U.S. Virgin Islands could be near the path of Hurricane Erin. Let's see. Zoran Mamdani is leading by a huge margin in polling in the race for New York mayor.
He's going to be your next mayor there.
I think so.
And it's freaking the people on the right completely out.
He leads the New York mayoral race by almost 20 points in a 5-person field as opposition to the state lawmakers' bid continues to be split among multiple candidates. The Siena College poll released Tuesday shows Mamdani leading by 19 points over former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, 44% to 25%. Republican nominee Curtis Sliwa was considerably behind them, only 12%. And the current mayor, Eric Adams, I've got 7%.
Well, he should have resigned.
He should have resigned, yeah.
Cuomo, who lost the Democratic primary to Mamdani and Adams, also passed on the primary entirely. Both are still registered Democrats, but are pursuing independent bids for mayor. So that's interesting. And it'll be interesting to see what he does as mayor. So as reported in CNN's comprehensive timeline, Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were thicker than 2 trust fund babies at a gold-plated water park.
Oh, yeah.
Where did you get this from? Who wrote that?
I don't know the name of the author. It's from Boing Boing. It says, we're talking private jet rides, countless photos of Trump and Epstein and sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell together at innocent get-togethers like, well, Trump having a calendar girl party at Mar-a-Lago with just 2 other male guests, Florida businessman George Horaney and Epstein. According to Mr. Horaney and his girlfriend at the time, Jill Harth, later Harth said in a 1997 lawsuit that during a business dinner at Mar-a-Lago, Donald Trump took her to a private area, forcibly kissed her, fondled her, and restrained her from leaving a bedroom. Donald Trump settled a lawsuit that she filed against him and has denied the allegation.
How many times has that happened?
I wasn't a fan.
Several.
To Trump? Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan, said Trump, now apparently forgetting the time he wrote, "To Jeff, you're the greatest," in his own book. Trump claims he heroically kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago in 2000 for being a creep.
Nope.
Which would be more convincing if club records didn't show Epstein remaining a club member until 2007.
Exactly.
Yet a comprehensive CNN review of court records, photographs, interviews, and other public documents paints a portrait of an enduring relationship until the mid-2000s when Trump says he finally broke it off. And now he downplays all of that past friendship with Epstein.
They were best friends.
And the rumor is the reason they broke it off had to do with a bad real estate deal.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with any of this
Epstein
stuff.
found a condo or
Yep.
something like that and said, you're a real estate guy. Come take a look at this for me. Should I get it? And Trump said, yeah, sure, you should get it. And then he turned right around and outbid him on it.
And that made him mad.
That's what started the whole thing.
All right, that's it.
All right, sports, weather, traffic.
I saw this in the Deseret News this morning. Former Miss America ESPN reporter Charlene Wells remembers traveling sports in the wide, wide world.
Didn't she have another name?
Well, so here's the two things I think when I read that headline. What happened to Charlene Wells' Hawks?
Yeah.
Yes.
She got divorced.
Oh, well.
She's remarried. If you don't know, and you don't because this was a long time ago, Charlene Wells from Utah was Miss America. And it was widely thought that the reason she won Miss America is because she was in the pageant the year after Vanessa Williams.
Exactly.
Who had to resign
Who had
because
to-
of nude photos in Penthouse, was it?
So they thought, what's the opposite of nude photo person?
Yeah.
We'll get the girl
an
from
LDS
Utah.
girl from Utah. Yeah.
An extremely white LDS.
But it's actually an interesting article about she had a long career at ESPN
Yes, she did.
and good for her because
She did well for herself.
She did that at a time when not many women were
Exactly.
doing that. So
What?
So go have a look at that.
All right.
Weather. Hot today, 101 expected for a high. Overnight low 71. Tomorrow there's a fire weather watch, and that's because it'll be a little breezy with this low pressure coming in that could, hopefully, fingers crossed, give us maybe a little bit of rain. It's possible Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There's about a 40% chance. We'll hope somewhere in there we see some water fall out of the sky. It's beyond needed. And let me see what we've got traffic-wise for you. Crash eastbound SR 201. This is Redwood Road off to the right shoulder. Still a lot of slowdowns northbound I-15 from Provo all the way to Linden, it looks like. There are a couple of different accidents that have caused those slowdowns this morning. Still some slowdowns out in Tooele, too, because not only was there the construction issue, but there was an accident there. Oh, someone just texted this in. Employees and customers in all the restaurants were safely evacuated. It was a cooking fire at London Bell, so they were open and serving. So there were people there. I
Yeah,
guess.
it was about 8:45 that people were ushered out.
But
So-
no one injured, so that's good. Don't miss Big Head Todd and the Monsters Sunday, August 24th at the Snow Park Amphitheater in Deer Valley. Get tickets at thestateroompresents.com.
Your list of things that must go after these.
You want to open up the
Do you want-
Batman
Do you want me to do this?
trading
Yeah,
cards?
do it.
And,
Do it. Come on, do it.
So this is from 1980 what?
It says 1989. This is from a classic pack of Batman movie. You know, the first, the Michael Keaton one, not the first Batman movie, but the Michael Keaton one.
The real Batman.
Well, yeah. From 1989. Adam West. But this is, it's not valuable because it's the second series.
Okay.
And so they're selling these at the comic book store at Dr. Volt's for just like $2. But these are, I thought they were reproductions because that's the new thing now for those of us who are still fishing for our nostalgia from our childhood. They're recreating things from our childhood in the exact way, like the Star Wars action figures and Mego action figures and all that. I thought this was a reproduction when I saw it on sale.
But
no,
really, it's original.
These are from 1989 Batman trading cards.
So
9
that-
cards.
that gum is how
9
old?
cards, 1 sticker, and 1 stick bubble gum.
That gum is,
Do
let's
the math.
see.
Tell me how old this
Well,
gum
so
is.
1989, so 1990, that'd be 31 years old.
31-year-old gum.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You're not going to do oh. Really?
Now it doesn't have that smell that gum, and
no,
it's gonna be as brittle as a piece of floor tile,
No, that is okay. So the first thing we get is a sticker.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sticker of the Joker. Now it's an artist's rendition of Nicholson as the Joker.
Okay.
So all right, so there's that. And the cards, some of them are art cards.
Oh.
Production art cards, they use
Yeah.
to help frame the thing. And then the others are, Batman's public service, that there's pictures of Jack Nicholson, and there's the Batmobile parked in the Bat Cave,
Mm-hmm.
So it's a trading card. So it's like the old trading cards. All right, so here we go.
Let's
Now show us the gum first before you eat it. Does it have that white powder on it?
It used to. Let's see. Okay, so there's the gum.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and you can see this at x96.com/live.
Now, is it the size of one of the cards? Oh, no, it's not.
It's like a stick of gum.
You want a comparison?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times it was the gum in there was like the size of a card or just slightly smaller than the whole card.
That looks like a piece of Trident.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Here he goes.
All right, 30-year-old gum. Oh, God.
It crunched.
Crunchy.
I think it broke my teeth. Yeah, the chat room is saying this is a bad idea, and I'm starting to agree with them.
Yeah, don't eat it. Don't do any more of that. I'm just wondering if it still forms into gum.
It doesn't sound like gum.
It's not forming into gum.
It's just staying in crumbles on your.
It's staying in dry crumbles.
I think you should spit it out.
So like the soul leaves a body,
Mm-hmm.
the essence of the gum has left the gum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, spit it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's too
Now,
bad.
now, someone said, this is awfully radio stunty of you guys. To which I say, well, that's what happens when the mayor doesn't call. So
we
Well,
fall
you could have
back.
had the mayor here.
we were hoping to put some information out, something, that could
Yeah.
help you. But instead, I'm eating 30-year-old gum
I
because the
would
mayor
call
didn't
City
call.
Hall and blame and blame the mayor.
Hmm. So let her know that she's ruining our show by not showing up.
She could have been having important mayoral business.
Yes.
That's not our problem. Although
Wow.
she's now made it our problem.
Feel the beat, it's in your soul. Rainbow lights, let's lose control. Move your body, break the mold. Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. Shake the ground, raise your voice strong. Celebrate all night long. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong.
Go on the subject line. If they read mine on the air, maybe it'll make me feel better. And sometimes we understand these things do, in fact, magically disappear from people's lives. Must go. You put Radio from Hell at x96.com. Must go on the subject line. I'll go first. I have one of my own clothing, mostly pants, that you like, but that they've cheaped out on the zipper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the zipper does not glide very well.
Mm-hmm.
And also the zipper pull, it's a little too small.
Yeah.
And so it gets kind of stuck down in the fabric of the pant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you have to dig it out and then zip, and it's so hard to find sometimes because if you got a pair of pants, put a good zipper on them. Damn it. Let's see. This one says, "My must go is businesses and people. They should stop catering to latecomers. I hate it when those of us who are on time are punished for having to wait for the event to get started.
Yes.
Because, the person in charge waiting for latecomers, or what if movie theaters did this? What if funerals did this? Just stop it already and get on with business." This one says, "Please abolish the new public library etiquette, or lack thereof. I tried using computers at the Kearns Library. tampon in the sink.
Yeah.
Tampon wrappers on the floor of the library. Why do they have their computers in the bathroom? Tampon wrappers on the floor of the library. Teenagers in a group spewing foul language. Smaller kids at multiple computers being extremely loud. And one teenager on the computer next to me picking something off his ears and eating it.
Oh, gross.
I mean, really? Besides, the chairs weren't adjustable, and I need a booster seat. So I left and went to the Taylorsville Library. Ah, very nice. Relatively quiet. At least the kids were whispering, adjustable chairs, and nothing disgusting in sight.
So this is ranking libraries.
Yeah, that says, you know why the Taylorsville Library is so quiet? People in Taylorsville don't know how to read. And then finally this one. Hello, Lords. Thanks for letting me listen. Feel free to use my name. This is Kelly of Eagle Mountain. I love watching you all on YouTube. Also enjoyable is listening to old clips during the commercials. My favorite is Dueling Lists, or when Bill gets very passionate about misleading food claims on packages. Also, when Nick talks about his alleged key for his coin-operated washer and dryer at his apartment complex. When there are no clips, or one that I've heard many times, except the above mentioned, I'll skip through. What must go is this tends to happen when I'm away from my tablet, and it's a longer commercial break with a song, so I have to decide, is it worth running to where the tablet is to get back to the good stuff? We complain about the silliest stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Carrie?
Let's see. How about people thinking that they have to ask the dad to marry somebody? I mean, she's not
Get
your property.
permission, yeah.
She's not your property.
Right.
You know, that's something to think about. Also, when there's a fridge full of leftovers, but you want new, different, unleftover food.
Yeah.
But you feel like
but you're-
obligated.
You refuse to
Yeah.
waste.
My wife's
Throw
rule
away
is
the food.
I have to eat the oldest thing in the fridge.
Yeah, that's
before
ours,
it goes
too.
bad.
This one from Johnny B. The occasional mosquitoes that take up residence in my toilet must go.
What?
This happens?
It's not often, but once in a while I'll be sitting there and a mosquito or two will fly up from between my legs.
What?
I guess that explains why I sometimes have mosquito bites down there.
Maybe they're not in the toilet. Maybe they're on your person somewhere.
I don't know. This was from Doug. Bicycle and scooter riding on the sidewalk, especially when there is a designated bike scooter lane.
Yeah.
Also parking the scooter all over the place, blocking foot traffic and crosswalks. These are a public menace. And this one from B. Ross. The term, like I said, must go, especially in work and meeting discussions. For example, someone asks, we'd like to do it this way, and permission is granted to do it said way. End of discussion. 2 minutes later, like I said, we should do it this way enters the conversation for no reason, and then continues to explain why they want to do it said way. Again, permission has already been granted. Furthermore, there are 3 more like I said's throughout the rest of the discussion. We figured this out the first time that we talked about it. Let's move on. I want to punch somebody virtually through the Google Meet button if there was. And not having a button to virtually punch somebody
Say
in
there should be a button.
Google Meet should go. Also, my long-haired breed cat, male cat, Chloe, growing out of his lion's mane haircut too soon. It was only 2 months ago when he was freshly trimmed, and now he's almost grown out of it, which means I have to take him to the vet again because he has to go under in order to be groomed or
Yeah.
cause a murder scene at the groomer. They grow up so fast. Gina?
My thing that must go is my ex-husband, my child's dad, taking my beautiful 17-year-old daughter to the tattoo shop for her 17th birthday, knowing full well I told her she needs to wait till she's 18 because I don't approve of children getting tattoos. Luckily, the artist would not tattoo the child without the mother also signing off on it. I'm sure she'll find a way to do it anyway, but...
Unfortunately, I was also that divorced dad.
Yeah?
Yeah. And now my oldest daughter is covered with tattoos because I took for the first one when she was 16.
Was mom against it?
Did not want her to have tattoos.
Let's see this from Tony. Moms who put purple dye in mac and cheese. It turns
What?
a side dish into a nasty gray slimy gruel. Who does this? I don't know who does this.
Why?
The 4 restaurants on Main Street going up in flames. That must go. One of the sensors in my car engine that came loose and got smashed by the pistons leading to my car overheating must go. And my midlife crisis triggering appointments with 3 different therapists in 1 week. Thank you for letting me listen.
Wow.
And finally from Timbo, I live in the Pacific Northwest for the summer, and no one, even the government property of the parks, have sprinklers. The brown lawn is totally normal and acceptable. All public spaces have brown lawns. We are in a drought, as are us in Utah, Nevada, Arizona. It's watching all of these green lawns there. We're in a mega drought. Please, water is gold. Let's treat it like such.
All right, thank you.
Things that must go on the radio. From Hell Show.
You know how I know the water is gold?
How?
Get a look at my water bill.
Is it a lot?
I'm trying to stop the lawn from dying, because it's just, so I cranked up an extra day, thinking a little extra water is needed. Oh, God.
Well,
I'm just going to let it die.
We have had no measurable rain for a long time.
All right. Traffic, please.
Crash northbound I-15, milepost 261, that's 1400 north in Springville. Crash eastbound SR 201, Redwood Road in Salt Lake. It's the right shoulder that's affected there. Still some slowage northbound I-15 in Utah County due to 2 separate incidents. This is between Provo and Vineyard where you're seeing those. And still lots of slowdowns in Tooele, right around Lake Point there due to the construction. And there was an earlier accident in that area. Let's see. Nothing else coming in, but if you see something, you can let us know. 33986. Don't miss Big Head Todd and the Monsters, Sunday, August 24th at the Snow Park Amphitheater at Deer Valley. Get tickets at thestateroompresents.com.
All right. KXRK Provo. We're going to take a break, play a song for you. After that song, well.
What?
It's the Boner Recap Game.
Oh!
Now, it's if you were listening, you know the answer to the question, who won the Boner. It's easy. If you weren't listening, I would not guess today because it was very, very close.
Yeah, all 3 of them were just within striking distance.
Go ahead and cheat. Go to x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, August 13, 2025. Click on there. It'll give you the correct answer. Tell us who won the Boner, and you'll win
tickets to see Blues Traveler and Gin Blossoms August 28th at the Canyons Resort.
That's that John Popper guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Blues Traveler tickets, 877-602-9696 is the number to call. Play the Boner Recap Game after these messages and a song. Stand by for that.
I'll say, do you want this list?
What is it?
10 rare snack aisle finds that have all but disappeared?
Let's see what we got here. I'm not going to even bother with the jingle. Let's just get right into it.
All right, it says there are plenty of reasons to have snacks stashed in your pantry at all times.
Yes.
A few crackers are great for tiding one over between meals, so snacks. But the pandemic has driven the demand for snacks through the roof. CNN reported that the snack industry hit an estimated $156 billion last year.
I do love a snack.
Yes.
But a side effect of the pandemic has been supply chain issues and shortages, causing shortages and slow production of certain snacks.
Okay.
Number 1 on the list, Hostess fruit pies.
Yes.
Said they are becoming very difficult to find.
I don't find the Hostess ones anymore. I find the Western Family
the
ones.
off-brand
The off-brands, yes,
Yeah.
but I don't see Hostess that much.
But apparently they're still around, but you just
I
can't
love them.
find them much. Bugles.
I see Bugles.
These edible finger hats are
Edible
still
finger
available.
hats?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're like which?
Yeah, you put
which
them on your
fingers.
Oh,
Yeah,
like olives.
Yeah, like
that?
you do with olives.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It says they're still available, but they're easier to find in Canada. So
We got to go to Canada.
now I don't like any of these flaming hot things.
Oh, are you with Roy Wood Jr. on Flamin'? Carrie has a whole bit of
there's a whole Roy Wood bit about we're done flaming hot things.
Everything is flaming hot.
Not everything has to be flaming hot.
I agree. Flamin' hot crunchy Cheetos, hard to find. It says Chester's hot fries.
I don't never even seen those.
Yeah. Flamin' hot flavored Funyuns.
That might be good.
I don't know.
I
No,
like
Gina.
a Funyun.
What?
Fun is right in the name. It's everything I like about onions and none of the things that I don't. I like onion flavor, but I don't like biting into an onion. A Funyun is the perfect onion.
Where do you land on onion rings?
Well, if they're thin, if they're big, thick, not cooked all the way through.
You don't like the
onion-
beer battered onion rings?
If they're
best.
if they're thin and they're cooked all the way through, yes.
I like all kinds of onion rings. And I sometimes eat a whole onion like an apple. No, I don't.
No, you don't.
3D Doritos. I don't even know what that is.
It's a puffy Dorito.
Yeah, it's a puffy Dorito.
Oh. Yeah, apparently they're not around much. Dunkaroos.
Those are hard to find.
Do you like a Dunkaroo?
I was never a fan.
It's
Now-
like it's
now
like a
they're a lot of work.
biscotti kind of, right?
Yeah, they're a lot of work.
Now this next one, it's Planters cheese balls. Now
again,
you can get a tub of Utz cheese balls.
Yes.
You know those great big tubs.
Like at Costco, those?
Yeah. So I don't know why you'd even want to bother.
This may be heresy to the cheese ball community, and I know you are numerous. But I'm thinking that all
I like-
cheese balls taste the same.
No, that's not.
Is that a charged statement?
Consistency is a problem here. Texture. The Utz cheese balls,
Mm-hmm.
I really like them because they almost disintegrate the minute you put them in your mouth.
Mm.
You just barely bite on them and they just kind of disintegrate. They're delicious. Teddy Grahams.
You can get Teddy Grahams.
Says here, says I do Instacart and I've noticed that all Teddy Grahams are hard to find. Teddy Grahams have been hampered by supply issues, leading online sellers to price gouge.
Are somebody hoarding Teddy Grahams?
Apparently. To narrow down your search, try checking for product availability on the website and call your store ahead of time to make sure that
I'm
you're
not coming there if you don't
Yeah,
have Teddy Grahams.
right.
Now, see, people are
Mothers-
weighing in. The jalapeno Cheetos are better than the Flaming Hot. Less burn, more actual flavor. Flamin' Hot Pepperation H wasn't very popular.
No.
I bought all the Dunkaroos. Sorry.
Mother's Original Circus Animal Cookies.
Oh, I love those.
Oh,
I know.
those are great.
I know, but if you eat more than like 6, then they make you sick because they're so.
They're very sugary.
Yeah, but apparently they're not easy to find these days.
Now, see, I've got to go look now.
I prefer I like them, but I wish they didn't have the sprinkles on them.
No, the sprinkles are good.
No, they're no good. What are they for?
They're fun.
No, but they just make like it's like eating little rocks.
It's a little cracky texture kind of a thing.
Yeah, no, I know. It's like having gravel on your cookie.
I want some of those now.
Somebody says you can get all the Flamin' Hot, whatever you need, at any 7-Eleven. Apparently, they're not they may not be in stores, but for some reason they're in 7-Elevens.
Well, there you go.
know.
Those are the only ones on the list.
Somebody says wheat thins in the normal size box are never available since December.
In the normal size box?
Means
you got to buy the extra big box?
I guess so.
That's too
I
many
always-
wheat thins.
I
Although I
always
could eat
want.
them.
No, I always want an extra big box. I always get the big family size box of Cheez-Its.
I could with wheat thins. I could do a family size box of wheat thins.
I ate a family size box of Cheez-Its by myself the other day. The whole box in one day.
In one day?
Well, yeah, because I had a half a gallon of milk.
Ooh.
Milk and Cheez-Its, delicious.
Wow.
I've never eaten a whole box or bag of anything like that.
Oh, come
Really?
on.
Oreos?
A whole, like in one setting? No.
Come on.
Is it sitting or setting?
I bet you sitting. Sitting. You sit in a setting. You don't set in a sitting.
Grocery store cashier here can confirm this was a good list.
Okay.
All right. Maybe the convenience store versus the grocery store distribution is different. Maybe it is. Somebody says you can get Dunkaroos on Amazon. You have to order them
You can
special.
you can get any of those things on Amazon, probably.
Yeah.
Teddy Grahams. It's funny. I have not seen them in a long time. What about the little fish, goldfish?
Oh,
those
they're
are-
everywhere.
They're everywhere. Yeah.
I stopped eating them though when they put faces on them because it just creeped me out. Do you notice that they didn't used to have faces on them?
Now you've
Now they-
ruined.
Now they put a little eye and a little smile.
I know they were on the
them.
package, but I didn't think that they were on the
Yeah.
actual fish.
Yeah, they are. And it's like it's smiling at me. I don't get to eat it.
I don't have any kids, so I'll have to take your word for it. Let's see. Just bought animal cookies at Kroger. Is it those? Is it the iced animals that we're talking about?
I don't know. The Mother's Original Circus Animal Cookies, the iced ones.
Those are the best.
Hmm.
I can't find gluten-free wheat thins anymore.
Oh.
Why would you bother?
I don't know.
Cool Ranch Doritos. Oh boy.
Those are still around, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
7-Eleven has their own brand of snacks, apparently. 7-Eleven brand snacks.
My kid brought home a bag of Doritos that were Tapatito. Is that the hot sauce?
Tapatito, yeah.
Is that how you say it? Tapatito, I think it is.
I don't know.
Hot sauce flavored with the picture of the hot sauce bottle on the front.
Mm.
They weren't very good.
They weren't?
No.
All right. Yes.
Yeah, Clark in someplace. Where is Clark? Clark's in Mapleton. is
Mapleton.
Where Clark is.
Clark
says that's Gorillas. Why? Why in Mapleton?
Because
Oh.
it's Katie's favorite
Oh, all right.
Gorillaz song.
That's you don't need any other reason. That's reason enough.
And they do say Gorillas in
Mhm.
Mapleton.
Gorillas.
Gorillas.
Yeah.
Grilllaz. Gorillas. Corey in the chat room says, I spotted Nick Davis at LCD Sound System last night.
Yeah, that tracks.
Mm-hmm. I would have gone, but it was a school night.
School night, yeah.
Yeah, Nick's on at night, so he can go to night things
That's right.
and
Night
sleep
things.
in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do night things.
The interesting part was he was on during his shift.
He's
Just
magic.
Weird. It's his weird thing.
I have daydreams about night things in the middle of the afternoon.
I do too.
Ronnie Millsap song.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a Ronnie Millsap song. I have daydreams about night things in the middle of the afternoon.
Is Ronnie Millsap blind?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, he is.
Yeah.
I always mix him up. And...
You know who else is blind? Stevie Wonder. Do you know that? Ray Charles is blind.
Ronnie Millsap had a song, There's a stranger in my house. There's somebody there that I can't see. Why'd you do that, Ronnie? Why'd you?
I always like he and Roy Orbison, like,
Roy Orbison is not blind.
Was not blind.
Was not blind.
but tricked me into thinking he was blind.
He was shy.
He wasn't trying to trick you
Yeah,
into thinking he was blind.
I mean, kinda.
No, he wasn't.
I am not the only person that
He
thought
didn't-
Roy Orbison was blind.
Well, that doesn't mean he said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to trick people into thinking I'm blind, and then I'll get people to help me onto the bus.
Yeah, he was just shy. I may start wearing sunglasses all the time.
Jim McMahon.
I'm thinking about it.
He wore sunglasses all the time.
He had a medical problem.
He
though.
had something wrong with his eyes. That The light hurt them
Mhm.
severely.
Mm.
So
Let me get some, pink, pink
rose-colored.
glasses, like rose-colored,
Yeah.
or yellow ones, maybe. I don't
Like
know.
Bono.
I
Yeah.
had rose-colored glasses. Of course I did when I was a hippie.
Mhm.
Round wire frame, John Lennon style. And they said, we could put a tint in these. And I said, do you have rose tint, man? And they said, yeah. And I said, okay, I want rose-tinted
Did
glasses.
you say man? You said man.
You bet I did,
See,
man.
Sue is weighing in. He totally tried to trick people. I thought he was blind, too. No, he was not blind.
You
huh?
guys are just gullible.
No, he was just shy.
Jeez.
All right. We've been doing all this. And
Do we have a contestant?
Mike has been on hold listening to all
Oh,
of this.
Mike, I'm sorry. We
Sorry, Mike.
left you hanging there.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Mike?
Hello.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I am okay.
You can say you're fine. You're just fine.
I know. I forgot.
That's all right.
Thank you.
Where are you right now, Mike? Are you driving?
No, right now I am parked over in about Redwood Road and California Avenue.
Oh, okay. Where
In
are
Salt
you?
Lake.
You're on your way to work?
I am working. I deliver and pick up items for construction companies.
Okay. Do you have a big truck or just
Yeah.
kind of a van?
Oh, I just have a normal four-wheel drive truck.
Okay. Mike, we're going to do the Boner recap here, and if you are able to tell me the winner of the three Boner voter or three candidates, you'll win a prize, which is what again?
Tickets to see Blues Traveler and Gin Blossoms August 28th at the Canyons Resort in Park City, part of the Park City Concerts on the Slopes concert series.
That'd be a lovely, lovely evening, I think. Mike?
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, did you hear the Boner candidates earlier?
I did. I was tuning in, and I got it down.
Okay, good. Good. And now here we go. The number one was, these are the people who have Trump's ear. This lunatic, Laura Loomer. Man, she is just, she's in the clouds somewhere. She lives on another plane. But Trump likes her. And she's suing Bill Maher because Bill Maher said, well, she must be having an affair with Donald Trump. Why would he take her around with him all the time? And she claims that caused her to lose money. Then there was Boner candidate number 2. Sometime going to the bathroom is an ordeal. This is a young woman in Minnesota, went into a women's bathroom in a restaurant, and an employee followed her in and said, "No men allowed in here." She said, I'm a woman. And said, no men allowed. And she said, "I'll prove it." And she unzipped her hoodie to show the fact that she had breasts, and the employee said, "Well, you get out of here," and then walked away. So, and then Boner candidate number 3, she has to pump and dump, and her milk is turning green. That's the story of a nursing mother from Twin Cities, Minnesota, who's being held in detention by ICE. She's been there since July. She has 2 children at home. One of them is needs to nurse, but this woman is lactating, but she has to just dump her breast milk away, and she hasn't seen her kids since July 17th. So those are the candidates. Who was the winner?
Number 3, barely.
Yeah, barely. You're right. Very close voting today.
Close race today.
Yeah. So, Mike, enjoy the
Yes, it
concert.
was.
Enjoy the concert up at, it's not Park City, it's the Canyons.
Park City.
It's in Park City.
Yeah, it's up
all,
there.
It's all Park City.
It's all up there.
It's all Park City these days.
All right. Hang on the line.
Hang on, Mike.
I'll tell you how to get those.
Oh, man.
Okay, Roy Orbison was not completely blind.
Was he kind of blind?
He had very poor vision, needed thick corrective lenses, but he was not totally sightless. The misconception arose from his dark sunglasses, which he began wearing the dark sunglasses on stage after accidentally leaving his regular glasses behind before a tour in England. The sunglasses became a signature part of his look and helped him feel more comfortable and confident on stage because he was shy.
All right. So a little blind.
Yeah,
A hint
yeah,
of blindness.
but he wasn't trying to trick people. I'm trying to trick people.
Pulling over on me.
Yeah, so they'll carry my luggage when I...
Now, Stevie Wonder, he's tricking people. No. All right, we will take a break. We'll be back with Big Boy News and Opinioendo after these. Stand by. Stockton 12 Honda.
Your neighborhood Honda dealer, Stockton 12 Honda in the Southtown Auto Mall in Sandy. Shane Parrish, terrific general manager there. And I bought cars from Stockton 12 Honda before, and I will do it again. So why don't you try the new Trail Sport trim for the they've got some 2026 models in now, and they've got this what they call the Trail Sport trim for the CR-V Hybrid. It is built for adventure and for efficiency. Test drive one today at Stockton 12 Honda. You're going to love that car. Trade-in values are at their peak right now. Stockton 12 Honda can offer you top dollar for your vehicle to trade in. Stockton 12 Honda is Salt Lake City's most trusted name in Honda vehicles. They've been your neighborhood Honda dealer for over 25 years. Great service department there, too. You can make an appointment online. Just go to Stockton, the number 12honda.com. Stockton 12 Honda in the Southtown Auto Mall in Sandy. Well, Punk, let's get to the movie review, shall we?
There we go.
That's why nothing to spend in the summer in and out of health facilities like 18 Fingers of Death.
Tell us who stars in this opus.
Well, this is the only movie that's better than 17 Fingers of Death.
Yeah.
And it stars James Liu.
Oh, so this is a sequel then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Buford, the down-and-out action hero.
James Liu, okay.
Okay.
And we got Maurice Patton.
Yeah.
He's Ronald Mack, the college student and wannabe director.
Okay.
Lisa Arturo.
No.
She's Sushi Q, the Honorable Fortune Cookie CEO.
Okay.
Pat Morita.
Oh, well, there's a name I recognize. Arnold from Happy Days.
So I know this movie's at least a year old, right?
Exactly. Well, I noticed he's got lots of others that are in post-production.
Oh, God. All right.
He's the humble restaurateur. We got Lorenzo Lamas.
Lorenzo
Lamas. Yeah.
He's a Antonio Bandana, the singing martial artist.
Okay.
Oh.
Robin Shue.
It sounds like just a great movie.
Yeah.
He's Jackie Chong.
Yeah.
And we got Charlie George Brown as Chuck Snorris.
Chuck Snorris. Okay.
Oh, God.
And Kurt Graves as Steven Seafood.
Okay. Tell us the plot of 18 Fingers of Death.
Well, as far as I can tell, this guy starred in 803 of the finest action movies ever filmed. But he's come up with a script for what could be his breakout role. But when the producers back out and pull his funding, he's forced to pull out the "Will Work for Kung Fu for Money" sign and sell his Kung Fu movie memorabilia in order to get enough money to make a movie in 1 week for the Sundance Film Festival.
God.
And they managed to get like about 90 minutes out of this?
Yep.
Jeez.
Oh, 90 minutes.
All right, have you got a scene from 18 Fingers of Death?
Yeah, I thought I'd give you a little Pat Morita.
Okay.
Oh, good. Pat Morita.
So there we go.
Mr. Lee, listen, I've always been wanting to know, do you have Chinese Jews? Chinese Jews? Oh, very sorry to taste no Chinese Jew. We only have the apple Jews and the orange Jews.
Oh, man.
This is worse than I even dreamed.
Yep. What are you giving this movie, Punk?
I'm actually giving it 3.5 Prozac.
What? It's the pills talking, Punk.
It's the prednisone. I think it's the prednisone. For digging up guano, lining up to fight. You can only fight the good guy one at a time.
That's
you
right.
have to circle him.
Yeah.
Feathered Hair, the drunken bastard, Bong Fu the series, a wicker basket beaten, bow tie in the kitchen, Cowboy Fu, a fallen in love montage, an attack midget, and yes, learning to speak out of sync.
Learning to speak out of sync. All right, and what junk food are you going to have while you watch this movie?
I think you need to gather a few Lynn Wilson's meat and cheese burritos with extra cheese and onions. You can mix in the Durkin's French fried onions as you need. A nice meatball hero, some Rainbow Twizzlers, a bunch of Starburst, Reese's Pieces, a bag of Honorable Fortune cookies, and, yes, a nice cold canister of Lost Energy drink.
All right, Punk.
Wow, sounds lovely.
For those of you that are lost.
All right.
18 Fingers of Death.
The movie that's better than 17 Fingers of Death.
All right, 9:19, and it is time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by
Cascade Collision Repair, Utah's leader for certified repairs. Get a free estimate online at cascadecollision.com or in person, including their newest location in West Valley City.
Well, I thought they'd done this a while ago, but apparently AOL still has dial-up service. They've announced they will discontinue its dial-up internet service and the software designed for it on September 30th, marking the final chapter for a once dominant way to get online. The company said the decision followed a routine evaluation of its products and services in the 1990s and early 2000s. AOL was synonymous with going online, thanks in part to millions of free trial CDs mailed to homes across the country. Had dozens of them.
Yep.
Over the decades, most Americans have moved to faster, more reliable connections. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, more than 100 million households now have broadband service like cable, fiber optic, or DSL, and another 10 million use satellite or other types of service. Just 163,401 households report using dial-up.
I'm surprised it's that many.
Yeah. My friend Jerry James might still have it, though, because I know his email address is still
AOL.
Is at AOL. He was one of the first AOL emailers.
My sister still uses a Hotmail email.
Really?
Remember when we all had Hotmail email?
Yeah, briefly. A man in Portugal was smothered to death after his reportedly obese wife tripped and fell on him and couldn't get back up. The unnamed victim, who has been described in the local media as being very slight in build, died in his home in the residential district of Campananya
Was his name Jack?
on the outskirts of Porto. No, it was Jocko Spratt. No, his wife, who was a year older and weighed more than 100 kilograms, I don't know what that is in pounds, is said to have stumbled as she got out of bed to go over to her partner, who was lying on the floor beside her, because there wasn't room for him in the bed, I think. Neighbors alerted by the woman's screams after she became trapped between the bed and the wall of the couple's home. They're said to have raced to the aid in the early morning hours. They managed to lift her off him, but he was already unconscious by the time firefighters and paramedics arrived. Tragically, Carrie, the efforts.
100 kilograms is 220 pounds.
The efforts of medical responders to revive him after he went into cardiac arrest proved unsuccessful. Tragically.
So
all right.
So there's a Stephen King book called Gerald's Game.
Yes.
Where they're away in a husband and wife away in a cabin, and they're having some fun, and there's handcuffs involved, handcuffed to the bed, and Gerald has a heart attack and dies on top of his wife, and so she's trapped under. She's handcuffed to the bed and trapped under her husband, who is a large. Gerald was a large man.
Well, what happens?
Well,
have you given it away?
Yeah, I mean,
what? It's that book's been out for 20 years.
It was a.
It was a
did
movie.
they turn it into a movie?
It was a movie, and it was. My girlfriend was in it. I can't remember.
Carla Gugino.
Carla Gugino, yes.
Are you glad I know who your girlfriend
Thank
is? Gerald's. Yeah, I mean, and there's like wolves outside, and she's afraid she's going to die there.
So it's realistic.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch it.
Yeah, I'm not going to give it away.
Okay.
Sean Combs and his legal team are suing Nexstar Media Incorporated and two individuals, Courtney Burgess and her attorney, Ariel Mitchell, for defamation. Court documents claim the defendants fabricated and broadcast outrageous lies about Combs, leveraging the falsehoods to enrich themselves, gain fame, and jeopardize his right to a fair trial. The lawsuit also alleges News Nation provided a platform for Burgess and Mitchell to malign Combs for their collective profit. He's suing for $100 million and demanding a jury trial, asserting the defendants' actions caused him profound reputational and economic injury. Daryl Hall he sued. Well, Daryl Hall sued his Hall & Oates bandmate John Oates, alleging that Oates was attempting to sell his share of their joint venture, which apparently was true. The business was called Whole Oates Enterprises. Now the musicians have resolved their dispute via private arbitration. Details about the arbitration not currently available.
So he threw John a bone. He wrote him a check and said, "Will you go away?
Just
please?"
leave me alone. Stop it, and you can have this money, but you can't sell all of the stuff that we own." Let's see what else we have. Oh, I wanted to this email that I got. Where
is it of interest?
No. It's but I just opened this up, and I thought, I wonder what this is. It says State Farm VIP. and it's addressed to me, and it says, "We have information here about your order."
No.
Now, I don't have...
click on it.
I don't have any truck with State Farm insurance or anything like that, but it says information about your order, and then there's a big red button.
Don't touch it.
And it says on the big red button, BEGAIN, Begain.
Begain.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a really stark giveaway.
If you're going to be a scammer, learn how to spell.
Learn how to spell begin, at least.
And I just got a scam from somebody claiming to be in the DMV and that I have an outstanding ticket.
Oh, yeah?
No, I don't.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Just don't click on things.
There's so
ever.
much of it out there, you know?
Well, I can't do any more news. I can't click on this next story, apparently. Aerosmith guitarist Joe Perry said that Steven Tyler doesn't want to tour with the band again.
He doesn't have to.
Following their ill-fated, short-lived 2023 farewell tour. They launched their Peace Out farewell tour back in September of 2023, forced to postpone after 3 shows because Tyler injured his larynx. Aerosmith ultimately canceled the tour. But Steve Tyler, they're talking about doing another one, but Steve Tyler says, I don't want to. I don't want to be on tour anymore. I don't like it. He deserves a rest. Cheryl Hines has broken her silence about her marriage to Robert F. Kennedy Jr. nearly 1 year after his sexting scandal with journalist Olivia Nuzzi.
Yeah, did we all forget about that?
I didn't.
Hines refused to comment on the alleged affair directly, but she did skirt around the topic as she walked through a series of questions regarding some of her husband's scandals in an interview with the Wall Street Journal. And by the way, during this interview, he was there as well.
Oh, boy.
I don't think there's any point in going through every rumor and headline to try and defend or explain it, she said. Bobby and I talk about everything. So that's how we move through everything. And we're really good friends, and we trust each other. Cheryl Hines says, Bobby and I talk about everything. One would deduce that we love each other and are still married, and whatever we've been through is behind us.
My ass!
When asked how he felt knowing that his wife, who was 59 years old, would inevitably get roped into his controversies, Bobby, who was 71, said, there's no end, and if you get caught into responding to things, it just drags you into low vibrations.
What?
The trick is to just stay in the high vibrations.
He's crazy.
Don't get dragged into the low vibrations.
They deserve
Stay
each other.
In the
All
high.
right.
Stay in the high vibrations. Leonardo DiCaprio was embarrassed.
What?
Well, he was stopped and searched by police who didn't recognize him.
Don't you know who I am?
The 50-year-old actor and his friends were seen being held up by cops before entering a tequila party. In a video obtained by the Daily Mail, DiCaprio was wearing an all-black outfit with his signature baseball cap and a chain. He looked at his phone as he waited for his turn to be searched. A woman in the background could be heard saying, "They're searching me full on right now." I don't know if they searched him full on or not.
Maybe Leo needs to write an op-ed for the Washington Post now about it.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't recognize me. They should be fired.
Mm-hmm.
The Alien franchise's fear of big corporations is even more relevant today.
Yes.
And I watched the first episode last night.
How was it?
Of Alien Earth, Noah Hawley's take.
Gonna watch it today.
It was good. It was really good.
So I saw somebody writing about this, and they have a problem with it.
What?
Because they said all of the movies leading up to this were like Ripley desperately trying to keep like the alien from going down to Earth. Like, this is going to be so bad if this alien gets down to Earth. But yet, this takes place before all of
2
that.
years before.
On Earth.
Yeah.
And the aliens are there.
Ripley is in hypersleep
She's
at
in
this time.
space.
Oh,
She's
so
in
she
space.
doesn't know.
She doesn't know
what's going on.
No.
Okay, so why did somebody in Variety write a whole...
Because they're stupid.
Because they're dumb.
Okay.
They're dumb.
'Cause they were like, I have a problem with it. Why? How?
No.
Oh.
Stupid.
Okay.
And besides, Wayland Yutani wanted it for the weapons division. That's made clear in the first movie.
Right.
That the crew is expendable, bring home the specimen, weapons
Right.
division.
Right.
And that's what this show is about, is Wayland Yutani trying to get these creatures for their weapons division.
Got it. Okay.
A Texas woman's pet chicken named Pearl is the world's oldest living chicken.
What?
According to the Guinness Book of World Records. The chicken. How
do you prove how old a chicken is?
Well, you start with the egg. The woman's she's had the chicken since it was hatched.
I'm 45. I say 45.
So how old do you think this chicken is? Pearl.
I don't know.
No guesses?
20 years old.
No. 14 years and 69 days.
You know the days?
The world's oldest chicken.
You can track it to the day?
Oh, see, so here's how she knows. Sonia Hall, a resident of Little Elm, Texas, hatched Pearl in her personal incubator March 13th, 2011. Most Easter egger hens typically live 5 to 8 years. But Pearl has defied the odds. While her mobility is limited, I don't know why.
Because she's old?
I guess. Well, yeah, I guess it's probably has arthritis in her. Pearl enjoys spending time in the family's laundry room and likes watching TV. She gets along well with their cat.
Okay.
And Pearl's egg production has slowed down.
She's still producing?
But yeah, she did lay one shortly after being recognized as the world's oldest chicken. She said, "I'll show him I'm not done yet." And she pinched one off.
I'll just ask her.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
All right. Weather?
Okay, hot today. 101 expected for a high. It's 81 already.
Yeah.
71 for an overnight low. Tomorrow there is a fire weather watch in effect. That's because the winds are going to pick up a bit as this cold front comes in. Not so cold. We only go down into the 90s. But there is a 40% chance of showers Thursday, Friday, Saturday, somewhere in there. Let's hope some water comes out of the sky at some point. Don't pay for tires or oil changes ever again. Get tires and oil changes for life with every new and used Mazda purchase from Bountiful Mazda. See Bountiful Mazda today for details.
All right, we got your concert and community calendar. After these, stand by. UtahAdvocates.com.
You been in an accident?
Or someone you love maybe has been in an
yeah.
accident.
Then you need, and you're injured, and you're pretty sure it's not your fault.
It's not your fault, and the bills are piling up.
Somebody T-boned you, and or you were out just walking around, and somebody ran over your foot.
Stuff happens.
Stuff happens.
Yeah.
Motorcycle accidents.
You deserve an advocate. You don't know how insurance companies write their policies. The advocates do. Turn this all over to them as soon as possible after your accident and let them handle it.
801-355-5550 is the number to call. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They don't charge you for that phone call, and if they determine that you have a case and they take it, they don't charge you anything at all while they work on your case, working to get the money you deserve from the insurance companies. So it's 801-355-5550. You can also chat online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. UtahAdvocates.com.
Is this official?
Yes.
Hello, sailor boy.
Here we go.
It's my sailor son, Festus. And remember, he used to call into the show sometimes to give us updates, but he's
too good for us
Well,
now?
no, he works too early in the morning, so I suggested he send us a letter to let us know, because I had friends of the program asking me at our squatters event, we haven't heard what's happening with Festus. We need a Hello Sailor Boy update. So he sent this letter. Ahoy, hoy, friends of the Radio from Hell show, he says. As I sit here in the wake of Hurricane Ian, I can't help but feel the need to share my disappointment with you.
What?
In the days leading up to and during this storm, I was inundated with text messages from friends and family to the tune of, "Please don't die. Is your house underwater? Are you dead yet?"
Well.
And while I'm truly grateful for all the people that care if I live or die, I must share with you a very fortunate yet disappointing truth. Jacksonville is very bad at being Florida. What do I mean by this? Well, while the rest of Florida seemed to be experiencing life-threatening winds and catastrophic flooding, as I looked out my window, all I saw was a slight breeze and an elderly man walking his equally elderly chihuahua. This is the Florida I get? Come on, guys. I wanted the full experience. Is it too much to ask to see an alligator in a kayak smoking a cigarette floating down a river that was once a road? Just once?
Careful what you wish for, Festus.
So, yes, in my experience, Jacksonville is very bad at being Florida. You best believe I'll write to Daddy DeSantis and complain about this.
Boy.
Navy life is treating me well. Although much to Bill's disappointment, I must report I still have yet to tie a bowline knot or hoist a single mizzen mast.
Oh, geez, come on.
I'm much too busy defending our nation's warriors from oral disease and decay. You think Russia will be afraid of us if we let our troops suffer from gingivitis? Absolutely not.
That's true.
He works in a dental clinic.
Not much of a sailor.
That's where I come in. I guarantee you that every Russian soldier has several cavities, and we must always be one step ahead of the enemy.
I think, Gina, we can't call this feature Hello Sailor Boy anymore. It has to be Hello Dentist Boy. Hello Dental Boy.
He said, but it's not all fun and games. Last weekend, I had to go into work on a Saturday.
Oh, no.
Holy mackerel.
Can you believe it?
Oh.
I almost felt like I was in the military for a minute.
Yeah.
Why did I have to go to work on a Saturday, you might ask? I had to stand outside and take the temperature of the air. Why? Well,
Why?
because if it gets too toasty outside, we have to call the neighboring commands on base and tell them to drink water and not under any circumstances go for a run. If you're like me, you might be thinking, can't these grown adults figure out this information for themselves?
Yeah.
And you would be correct.
Yeah.
This is the equivalent of a Coors Light can changing colors to indicate that the beer within is cold enough for human consumption. Is it necessary? I would hope not. But Uncle Sam says we have to.
They did that, didn't they, for
Yeah.
a while, Coors?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird.
I wish I could stay and chat some more, but I have important matters to attend to that are vital to our national security. This spit is not going to suction itself.
There you go.
That's all for this Hello Sailor Boy update, but rest assured it shall not be the last. Very respectfully, Hospital Corpsman 3rd Class Jones, Festus, Naval Branch Health Clinic, Mayport Dental Department. P.S. That's how I have to sign all my work emails.
Hello, spit-sucking boy.
Yep.
Hello, dental boy. He's disappointed that he didn't get the full Monty.
He just wants a little bit of.
He didn't get the full Monty.
Yeah.
You know, like DeSantis said about the storm.
The full Monty.
Hey, we got the full Monty here.
But and I had family calling me going, "Is Festus okay?" He's
fine.
It didn't,
He's on the other
well,
side.
It didn't hit him at all.
Well, but you can understand that they would.
I texted. I'm like, "Are you okay?" Because when you would see the pictures and the models of the hurricane, it looked like the entire state was engulfed in hurricaneness.
Hurricanicity.
Yeah.
Hell.
All right. Well, let's get Trent on and.
Well, you got the music. You got the stinger. You got the.
Oh, this.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Trent Falcone, Mr. Live Nation. Good morning, sir.
Well, good morning to you. How are you today?
Yeah.
Mediocre?
Well, no, I'm pretty good. It's just like it's the end of the show, almost, and I'm just sort of winding down, and
It's the same way I answered the phone for you, Trent. I think that's how we're all feeling.
You just
that pretty much wraps it up.
yeah. You get to
All
about
right.
10 o'clock, and you go.
So you can bring the energy for us.
Yeah,
Trent.
All right.
Pump us up, baby.
Here it comes. I'm bringing the energy for you.
All
You
right.
ready? Here
Yeah.
we go.
Yeah.
All right. Thursday, August 14th. That's tomorrow. Curtis Connor, Bravenel Hall. The same evening at a Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater, the legendary Cyndi Lauper on her farewell tour. Also the same night, over at the Maverick Center, the also legendary Nine Inch Nails coming to town.
Mm-hmm. Is that sold
now,
out?
The downside, it is sold out. I think there might be a handful of tickets, but it's pretty close. So I would act quickly. Friday, August 15th, out of Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater, we have Chris Stapleton, And then Saturday, August 16th, you've got Simple Plan with Bowling for Soup and 303. That is at the Plaza at American First Field. Same evening over at the Depot, you've got the Iron Maidens, which is a all-female Iron Maiden cover band. They're spectacular. If you haven't seen them, it's 21-plus event. And then out at Utah First, again, we've got a second show with Chris Stapleton. And then Sunday, August 17th at Sandy Amphitheater, it's Utah Zone 311. And that one also, I think maybe there's like 5 tickets left, but it's basically sold out.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
On sales Friday, 10 a.m., Thomas Day coming to the Union October 23rd, and then Chase Matthew also coming to the Union. On December 5th, the giveaways, there's a lot of them today, and quite a variety of shows. So you can, if you're into Iron Maiden, we're going to give you 2 tickets to see the Iron Maidens. That, again, is on Saturday. We're going to give you 2 tickets to see Cyndi Lauper out at Utah First. That's tomorrow. And then we are going to give you 2 tickets to both nights of Chris Stapleton. So one person can go see Chris Stapleton on the 15th. One person can go see him on the 16th. And then 2 tickets to see Simple Plan and Bowling for Soup at America First Field. And all of these tickets will be in will call. That's a lot of tickets.
Yeah, it is. And now this is first come, first serve. So if you want any of those, call now,
877-602-9696.
I was going to have you call the advocates. That wouldn't have been good.
Nope.
877-60...
Yeah, they don't got them.
No, they don't have those tickets. 877-602-9696. First come, first serve. Just yell at who's ever answering
Dawson.
the phone. And just yell at Dawson which ticket you want, and he'll take your information. All right, Trent, does that cover pretty much everything?
That wraps it up for this week.
Well, look, I feel more energetic just having talked to you.
See?
Yeah.
Hey, I did my job.
You
Bill.
did.
All right.
You did. Thanks, Trent.
Thank you.
See you next week. Thanks,
Bye-bye.
All right. Good night.
All the energy.
Katie, what do you have for
I've
us?
got a couple other things going on. Let's see. On Friday, we have Defmo with Boyfriend Sushi Town over at the Stateroom.
Okay.
Just love the name. You have the Monster Trucks over at Ballard Arena on Friday.
Over at where?
The Ballard Arena in Draper. I'm not too.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know, but I know they do big things there.
Okay.
The Utah Royals are playing Angel City FC over the America First Fields. You've got West Side Culture Fest over at Mid Valley Performing Arts Center. On Saturday, you've got Seize the Fire with Calmara over at the Stateroom. You also have Armchair Boogie and the Pickpockets over at Soundwell. I just really liked the names, to be honest. You also have more monster trucks at Ballard Arena. You've got the continuation of the West Side Culture Fest at the Mid Valley Performing Arts Center.
It's the Andy Ballard Arena and Equestrian Center.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Rodeo arena.
They do rodeo there.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. The 2025 Mill Creek Arts Festival at Baldwin Radio Factory is going on Saturday. You also have the Boozy Book Fair over at Keto's. Keto's does the greatest things. They're so fun. And also Saturday and Sunday, it is the annual Utah Beer Festival over at the Gateway. I remember I worked that once, and I became the beer queen because I was driving kegs and beer to everybody.
Nice.
It was a wonderful time. All weekend, you've still got the Harry Potter exhibition going on. The 2025 Summer Showdown at Broadway Theater. This week is The Room versus Hundreds of Beavers. I still haven't seen.
You should. The Hundreds of Beavers is just the most unusual thing you will ever see.
It sounds like it. We also have Snowbirds Oktoberfest started last weekend. It is going through October, so check that out. I'm excited to go when I have some money, because you always need money when you go up there.
Yeah,
yes.
You have to have it. Then the 2025 Summer Bazaar over at the Mill Creek Commons on Sundays through September.
You know, Katie, you could just go up there and look pathetic, and people would buy you stuff.
You know, it's maybe.
You could try that.
Maybe. Beer for the poor.
Yeah, exactly.
2020. You also have the 2025 Big Cottonwood Canyon Flea Market at the Brighton Resort. That is going on, I believe, on Saturdays throughout the weekends through September. And then, of course, the farmers markets, downtown farmers market, Sandy City, Sunnyvale, South Jordan farmers market, all on Saturday. The Wheeler Farm farmers market on Sunday mornings. That is your concert and community calendar.
All right.
Lots going on this weekend.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Please Please, sir, could I have some beer?
Just some beer.
Empty cup walking around.
Yeah,
Exactly.
People would fill your cup with beer. They would.
Yeah. I would hope so, at least. Thanks, guys.
All right,
Thanks,
All right. We will take a break. We'll be back after some messages and a song. Stand by for that. Harmon's.
Look at this. I'm excited about this.
I love the Harmons.
It smells so good when they do this.
Oh, yeah.
It's the chili roast event. They're roasting chilies out front of Harmon stores.
Yeah, you can smell it in the parking lot
Yeah.
before you even get there.
Yep.
Now through Labor Day, Harmon's chili roasting every Friday and Saturday.
It is the best way to get good flavor out of them green chilies is to roast them. And when you purchase a bushel of chilies, Harmon's will flame roast them for you right there at the store. Plus, you can go inside and buy all kinds of goods, of items that have Hatch chili in them. A Hatch chili pub cheese ball, a roasted chili cheese ball. Two different types, but they're both top sellers. The roasted chili cheese chicken enchiladas. There are a couple of really interesting. Chili hummus. Putting roasted chilies in hummus. That's just genius. So at Harmon, now they do it at all Harmon stores. I think most of them.
believe so,
They
yeah.
roast chilies out in front of them. So get in on this. It is great at your local Harmon's grocery.
Don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. Please, don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. Please, don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. Please, don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. Please, don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. Please, don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. Please, don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. Please, don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. Please, don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. Please, don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. Please, don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Blamage.
What's the name of that song?
Don't Tell Me.
Don't tell me. Hello. Hi.
Hi, Bill.
I've got this thing in the mail, and I haven't had a chance to really look into it. And they keep sending me the same sort of thing over and over again. I wonder if you've seen this. It says, that's the Spanish one. It says, resident, we have been trying to contact you regarding, and they've sent me several different things like this, plus bigger pieces and so on, sending you an important study, the National Survey on Drug Use and Health, sponsored by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and conducted by RTI International, an independent nonprofit research organization in North Carolina. Your participation is important and your household cannot be replaced. Therefore, we are reaching out to you again. And as I said, they have sent me several things. This study will help researchers better understand the use or non-use of alcohol, tobacco, and other substances, mental health, and other health issues in the U.S. If you have recently completed the online questions, thank you, and please disregard this letter. Please take a few minutes today to answer a few general questions online. These general questions will determine whether 0, 1, 2, or 1 or 2 household members age 12 or older will be selected to complete the full interview. Everyone who is selected will get $30. Please share this information with others in your household. So I suppose this is legit.
What's the website?
It is nsduhweb.rti.org. I haven't.
It's a .org.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I mean it's. I think.
Yeah, it looks like a legit
I think it's
thing.
legit, but what business is it of theirs? What my drug and alcohol use is?
Well, if they're doing a survey, they're trying to say so many people in this zip code drink or use drugs.
Yeah, well, what business is it of theirs? Why do they want to know this?
Because why do they do any study?
So that they could.
Here's what it says.
So they know how much alcohol or drugs to have available.
It says the information is used to support prevention and treatment programs, monitor substance use trends, and estimate the need for treatment and inform public health policy. It just helps them.
All the things that RFK Jr. is going to take away.
Yeah.
I don't. Something about it. I just don't. I don't know. I get tired of people asking me to fill out surveys. I mean, every product you buy.
Or service, rate my service on Google.
Rate my service on Google. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
And do you know why I hate that? Because I feel bad for the people, the service providers, like the people that come to your house for stuff, because they get raises or not raises or bonuses or not bonuses based on my willingness to give them a rating. That's not fair.
It's not fair.
And you know what else they get, or they do sometimes? Have you ever had anybody say this to you? A salesperson say this to you. Now you're going to get a survey that'll ask you how we interacted and and they'll sometimes even say, if it's anything less than 10, I get in trouble. I get in trouble.
Yeah, or they dock my pay, or
I get in trouble if it's anything less than 10. I just think,
I don't like that pressure.
Why are you putting that pressure on me?
Exactly.
I
had. I can't even remember who it was saying, "How come you didn't review me?"
Yeah,
and I replied to them, "I don't do that.
Yeah,
I just don't. You were great. I just don't do that."
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't. I don't know. I just don't. I mean, I don't have to do it, but they've been so insistent. I mean, this is like the 5th or 6th piece of mail I've gotten from them.
Well, because they probably need a certain sample size, and if they don't have enough people, then they can't do the
I think they
survey.
just want to talk to the biggest drinker in my zip code.
We've heard.
Yes. We want to verify. Let's just find out.
We've been going through your trash.
Let's find out this is how much you do drink, Mr. Allred.
All right. Let's do the promo and crawl toward the exit. You ready? Thursday's Radio from Hell show means it's X-Poll time once again.
We need to poll you. Okay. Be ready to call 877-602-9696 at about 7:45.
We want your back-to-school stories. Good, bad, funny, sad. Tell us all about it.
Something you would look forward to.
Or something about going back to school that you would dread.
Looking forward to the Radio from Hell show Thursday morning here on X96.
I just think it's kind of ironic we talk about
I know.
doing this survey. And
so
then,
we're expecting people to call tomorrow. Why should they?
I don't know. To make this show more entertaining than it should be.
All right.
Do that.
I think we're good. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
I don't do night things.
Artie Fufkin is next.
Artie Fufkin.